of God.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Paper Dungeon. We're so happy you're here. We're so happy to all be here. We were just talking about it. It's been like almost a month since all 7 of us have been on stream together, and we all are like on the verge of crying from how much we missed each other. Isn't that right?
I'm always on the verge of crying.
I'm always crying.
I haven't cried ever.
I'm doing great, guys. I'm glad to be back. I'm so excited for this episode. We get to relax. We get to have a shopping episode, guys.
Is that what you think this is?
You think DJ would be that nice?
Do you think this is a normal
We're in the middle of a
D&D?
city.
Anyways,
yeah.
DJ,
So funny.
announcements? What?
Yeah, sweet. Thanks for being here, guys. We're so happy to be back. Wasn't expecting that. Anyway, we have a sponsor. They're called Never Ending. They're a really rad little community where you get to create your character, and they like making a little animated style. They have like a free version and a premium version, and if you get the premium version, you get access to way more stuff, and it's pretty affordable. So definitely go check them out. You also get to like hang out with other people in the community, and you can like it's like D&D social media where you get to create your avatar. I think is a good way to describe it.
Yeah.
And in the future, they're gonna have a little feature where you can actually like quote unquote animate scenes that your characters went through, stuff like that. So super exciting. Definitely go check them out. It's super rad. We like them a lot. They like us, just as like Aaron said. And we're super happy to be sponsored by them. So go over to beneverending.com, fill out the free profile, make a character, kind of experiment with it. It'll be great.
Enjoy yourself.
Sweet. Thank you,
Never
Ending, for sponsoring us.
Yeah, check out our cool, slightly outdated, but still really cool video ad that runs during the break sometimes. To check it out.
Guys, oh my gosh, I don't know if we ever aired this, but I ran into the Patreon commercial video that we made the other day with Aaron being a volleyball player.
I think it might still be on our.
It is on YouTube.
It is on YouTube.
Go over to YouTube and watch that video because it's a classic.
It's called Patreon promo.
Iconic.
It really is.
Even if we don't necessarily use Patreon a whole lot, it's still a great video.
Yeah.
Other thing,
I think
I don't know
at the only Patreon dude
if
we
DJ
have.
was going to announce this thing, because I don't know if I told him what I did, but make sure to keep an eye out if we stream other things sometime in the future, like a couple weeks maybe, because like I know that we have the second episode of what happened last week recorded and ready to rock, and Grant's one shot happened.
It was very scuffed, but it was
it
a
was
lot of
there,
fun.
and it is theoretically going to be streamed.
Please watch it, 'cause if you don't, I'll be sad.
So yeah, check out the thing that I have named without anyone's acceptance, table scraps. Sometime during the week, probably. We will probably announce when that will be on our Discord, so you can find us there. Keep things. We have memes. Lydia posted a really good one that DJ said. It's great.
You like dummy thick
eloquent.
frogs? Hang out on our Discord.
Yes. If you like dummy thick
frog,
guys, emote.
Aaron, I'm gonna stop you right there.
Just one
All
dummy
right,
thick
Drew,
frog.
roll the thing, roll the intro.
Oh,
Let's
it's
just get
getting
on with
worse
this,
as
you
we
know.
go.
welcome to Nicomuras, a world full of sprawling cities and dark secrets. In the wake of the trial, a divine act of righteous judgment, the world has been launched into an era of rebirth. But there are those who still lust for darkness and ruin. Follow us across the continent of Talira, from the deserts of Elon Ryan to the fields of Rivaluna. Deep in the Bloomrose Ocean and high above the Alisar Mountains, our story will see our adventurers through glory, fear, and fortune as they make their way through the Paper Dungeon.
of us that just has like an outline of a hand. Hi guys. So it's been a while, so we're gonna go with a pretty inclusive recap. But basically, long story short, the last 15 episodes have basically consisted of the party hunting this dude named Prasius. Prasius is this guy who's been hunting Melora from day one. Basically, that's the big thing. That's really all you need to know. Anyway, so in the last episode, they finally were able to settle on a plan of how to move forward with attacking Prasius. They decided that they were going to go in and go assassin style, try and sneak in, get Prasius, and sneak out. Tarak, through the magic of my mistakes, was able to summon 6 war bats. What were they called, Aaron?
They're just giant bats.
They're just giant bats.
Oh, I
They're
thought
just
they were
giant
special.
bats. I mean, they do, but I haven't come up with the word for it.
There we go. Giant bats then. He was able to summon 6 giant bats that they were all able to befriend and mount and use that to travel at an expedited rate, which allowed them to get to Athala in about half the time or so, only about 2 days. And then they were actually able to enter into the prison that Melora and Katha were held in while they were imprisoned, obviously. The one that, if you weren't, have we released the Katha and Melora stuff? Oh.
Yet. It will at some point.
Yeah. Yeah.
So keep an
We
eye
have it
out
all.
on our
So-
Discord.
We have like 7 episodes that we could release whenever. Like, I don't know why we keep doing one shots. We could just release
Sitting on
episodes.
content, guys, for a rainy
Yeah,
day.
we are. Look at us. Anyway, there we go. So, for those of you who aren't aware, basically everybody,
So yes,
there's a prison in the ceiling of Athala. The kind of the cave-like structure that hangs over Athala. There is another prison in there for pretty wanted individuals that Catherine and Melora were held in and tortured and did all that type of stuff. The party entered in through that prison, was able to make their way back down to the city through a series of secret stairways and tunnels and everything like that, and actually were able to activate a modified teleportation circle that got them into the Ara Lumiere, which is the capital building of Athala in the 4th ring. It's one of the few entrances to the 4th ring, as there's no staircase entrance or anything like that to the 4th ring. Being in this building, they were able to look around and actually eventually discover where Prasius, Mythic, and Kravis, Mythic and
Right.
Kravis being 2 of Prasius's minions, were
I
all...
thought it was
the big-
Craxius.
No, you
Close
guys
enough.
killed Craxius
Oh, you're right.
when he went and
Crab
hunted you
raid.
guys. Yeah.
Lenny Kravitz.
And so they decided that today, that moment was the day. We ended up doing an extra like 2 hours long of our session. It was great. And we ended with the party finally, after basically this whole arc, basically. We ended with Melora taking Prasius's dagger and running it through, whispering her words and watching the light fade from his eyes. And we're going to pick up right where we left off. You guys just finished killing everybody, and seriously, and you're all just coming out of the thick of battle. What do you guys do?
How does
I
everybody look health-wise?
Sob.
Edward,
Um,
man, is rough. It's rough.
I'm at half.
To give you an example of where I'm at health wise.
Riniya, it's your time to shine.
Okay, I'm going to do. Do I still have it? I should. That's probably a good idea.
Honestly,
I-
let's just go to bed.
I need to sleep.
Just like put a
take a
paper
nap.
outside the door.
Really
Nobody's
just
home.
chill.
Like,
I think
Do
my
not
lungs
disturb.
are punctured.
Guys, let's hang a sock on the door. No one will know.
Well, there is an arcane lock on the door.
I put an arcane lock on it. I'm going to bed.
I'm just, before we go to sleep, I'm just gonna pump like 2 quick cure wounds into myself.
Pavel is going to go onto one of the like the council stands, like the parapets or whatever the hell they're called.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna just take a nap underneath a chair.
Okay. Fair.
One of my favorite rescue moves.
Edward will kind of shamble over to Catherine Melora, and he'll just say, kind of wide-eyed, "We did it. We pulled it off. Prozius
Yes,
is
sir.
gone."
Yeah. If
killed
you,
him.
Catherine isn't paying you any mind, but he is saying very quietly to Melora, "It's over. It's over."
Melora is just crying.
And then after he says that, Edward will turn kind of more towards like Tarak and Havel, I guess, and Riniya, and say, "Now, what do we do?"
We go to sleep.
I'm going to bed.
Just take a hot like fiver. Just
Yeah.
Edward.
That sounds good.
And I think we can make any decisions right now. I think
I agree. I need rest.
While
Hey,
Havel is
Edward-
climbing up the council thing. Sorry, Drew.
No, go ahead.
While Havel's climbing up the thing, he just kind of looks over and goes, "Edward, good job, buddy. Good job." And then just
Thanks. You too.
I just reach my hand into Edward's satchel, and I take Rua out of it,
Mm-hmm.
and I cast it once on Melora and then once on myself.
Perfect. Roll those dice.
rude. I'm at 1 HP.
You're
you
at
already
1
went to
HP.
bed.
I'm
my
at 1
God.
HP. I'm practically dead, guys. I rolled a natural 20. That's the only reason I survived, remember?
Oh my god, you're so right.
Yes.
I forgot.
Okay.
Wow.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I was about to get
So-
murked by
some-
Crab Rave.
Some sad rolls. Melora, that's 6 hit points.
Thank you.
I'll lay on hands Havel for 6 because that's all I have.
If
How
we
bad- how
are
bad- how
taking
bad
a
does
short
Edward look?
rest, he's rough, man. He's
I-
definitely seen some stuff. He's not okay.
He's
I just put my
definitely
hand on his
traumatized.
thigh, and I give
Oh,
him 10 hit-
Cather.
I give him like 10 hit
Oh,
points.
yeah.
I just stand here with all my cure wounds, and I'm like,
I say,
Rini,
Rini, I was like a stopgap so he didn't bleed out in the meantime. I'm not
Rini,
gonna lie, I'm pretty tapped.
Rini, I need a hug.
Really, I
and
knew
I'll
that's
go,
the hug.
I'll go give him a hug and cast cure wounds, even though I don't know if it's fun.
Why
Who are
does
you
this
hugging?
keep happening to me?
We're really good at it, apparently.
Oh.
Havel.
Real quick,
Hashtag good at dying.
You get 14 hit points back.
Hey.
just to be safe, DJ, I'm gonna cast Divine Sense.
Divine sense.
Yeah.
Remind me what you sense.
As an action, you check good and evil until the end of your next turn.
Fae,
You
fiends,
can
and
s-
undead. as well as something
Celestial
else.
fiend undead within 60 feet, not
Oh,
behind
not
total
Fae.
cover. Not
Celestial
not
fiend and
Fae.
undead.
Yeah.
Huh.
Let's-
That just crazy.
Celestial.
So celestial
fiend,
fiend,
and
and undead.
No
Two
Fae.
No Fae.
No Fae. Get that
Celestial
out of
fiend,
here.
Undead. You do sense a fiendish presence
Is it me?
coming from Riniya.
Oh,
Wow.
No, that's
Okay.
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 Is it me,
okay.
Jesus?
You do also sense the ever like very very slight traces of undead from the 3 figures.
Okay.
It's fading fast.
Okay.
You can also sense you can sense one other undead creature within your 60 feet off to your right past the wall.
Past the wall, you say?
Oh, there's a
Hmm.
wall in between.
So whoa.
As long as it's not in our room.
Right.
Aaron,
yeah,
I
honestly.
think Aaron, I think you were thinking of primeval awareness, which is the ranger thing. That's Fae, fiend, and undead.
I just assume that's Fae. It's just, you know,
It's all
they're
like
not
any freaky
normal.
It's just Fae, fiend, and
Any-
undead. You know.
Anything
Fae,
that's
fiend,
random,
undead.
you know?
No one cares about Celestials.
Fae, fiend, undead rolls off the tongue way better than
Exactly.
celestial fiend,
Exactly.
undead. Like,
D&D, take our hints. Come on.
100%.
If
Why did you listen to
indeed-
us, Dungeons and Dragons?
If indeed we are taking a short rest, I would like to use my Song
take
of
a long
Rest
rest.
as a bard.
we should like.
We
go
should
to
take
bed.
like a fat nap.
Are we about to sleep in 8 hours after killing the like?
I'm fine with this.
Yes.
I have an
I'm
arcane
gonna
lock on the door.
sleep.
You know,
as long as possible
If
until
that's
I have-
someone notices that he's
I have an
dead.
arcane lock on the door, Grant. I am not
Alright.
worried.
Edward
that
falls asleep
lasts-
then.
That just lasts. So
For
I'd
kicks,
like to see the guards try to
I
pick
will take watch for the first.
I'll take watch for the first 4 hours and then
Okay.
sleep.
yeah, I was gonna say I'll take watch to the second
I'll
floor.
at some point in time
you
because
go,
I only
elves.
I can be awake for like 2 hours. I'll pop up just for some added assistance at some point in
that.
time.
Havel's
Sounds
already
good.
passed out.
Okay.
Night Havel.
Melora will curl up into a ball by Cather with Ginger.
You curl up into a ball.
Oh,
Ginger's
that's
not
cute.
with you.
I know.
You look across the way, and you can see Ginger over by Prosius, just like kind of like beating on the mask.
Nice.
Ginger,
Get him, Ginger, get him.
Just kicking him.
He's-
Just
Ginger.
She starts like jumping on it.
Yeah, I'm like, Ginger, I think he's dead. I think.
She like turns back and looks at you, and then almost like a cat, just kind of like looks down at the mask and like hits it one more time, and then she lifts her tail and just struts back over to you.
I
That's our
take
girl.
her.
true ginger
Very good.
fashion.
I
That's
love
Thank you.
Ginger.
I like pick her up and I'm like, thank you for defending me. Didn't know what I would have done without you there. And I'll kind of put her in my arm.
She snuggles up real close, and kind of like floofs up for a second, very much in a cat-like fashion. Ginger's just
Mhm.
becoming more and more cat-like, and then
As one
Ginger's a
does.
cat.
goes to bed.
I will take,
So-
also for continuity's sake, I will now take off my mask.
Fair. Do you put on Prosius's?
Well, actually, does
We have to
Prosius-
like
can-
disconnect that
can
from
I,
his face.
Yeah, can it come off his face? Because like
I
we
mean,
had to
anything
we
can
had to-
come off his face.
I mean, we had to peel Praxis.
Ooh. Oh, I don't like that. No, let's not do that.
Well, actually, you know what? Oh, should I do this now or later? I should.
No
do it later.
trophies. Come on.
I should,
Melora just fell asleep next to you, bro.
yeah, I was
Wait.
gonna say I should do this later. I'm gonna do I'm gonna do a
Take the
thing later.
screaming
the,
sword.
like just very gently like shoves. Let me take this
Pulls
mask
arm
off.
out from underneath.
Although actually, I will put my arm around her.
When you really
guys,
need to
hey.
get that glass of water off of the
Hey
table.
guys,
right? Wait,
Hey, guys.
just reaching.
are we resting or?
Yes. Yes,
Yeah,
Eight
we're taking
hours
a
rest.
rest.
Going to sleep.
Are we?
Long rest.
Riniya,
Going to sleep.
I need you to roll a perception check.
Okay.
Okay.
What will
Um,
Riniya perceive?
19.
19. Okay. You sit there as all of your friends allow for sleep to finally take them. One of the first things you notice is that Melora is sleeping much nicer than she has over the last 4 weeks, 2 months, long time. She's actually asleep. You also notice everyone has you don't know if it's just because everyone like worked really hard in the battle or if everyone's just kind of relieved that this whole thing is kind of over, but everybody else is also sleeping a little bit heavier too. After a little while and it's quiet and you're sitting with your thoughts, you don't necessarily hear voices, but you do start to think of some of the teachings of Lada as they come to you, teaching you about Mallous and about who he is and what he stands for. And then you hear not Grot's voice like he's talking to you, but some of the things that he's been saying to you, and these differences in philosophy of self-sacrifice versus self-indulging, and kind of these two paradigms that you're kind of stuck in between. And as you're thinking about this, they almost begin to go faster and faster and faster until you hear the door jingle. It jingles a little more. And then there's a knock. Is anybody in there?
Dad? Sorry.
Sir, it's... And then you hear footsteps.
Away?
Mhm.
Okay. Okay. That's fine. Okay.
You sit and you wait for a little bit longer. And then after about probably half an hour, 45 minutes, you hear a louder, stronger knock that almost echoes through the chamber. And then the handle twists just a little bit, and just a head pops into the room and just kind of like looks around. And you recognize it as Edward's father.
He cast knock. No, no,
No.
The one thing that can get
No.
through my.
You see him look around, and he like looks up and he sees you, and you see him. He sees you. You see him, and you guys like lock eyes. And he goes, oh, and closes the door, and it just disappears.
Yeah, get out of here, Dad.
I'm gonna go over to Havel. Havel.
Mm.
I think you might need to cast the lock on the door again.
What do you mean?
Just I'll explain later.
Do they have a wizard?
Edward's dad just stopped in.
Edward's dad's a wizard?
I think so, apparently.
The one who held up the shield.
This is the Havel was unaware of this.
Oh yeah, Havel is dead.
Yes. So we might need to lock the door again.
There's a small problem with that, Renee. I can only do that once per long
You know
rest.
what? That's fine. I'm very strong. I'll go hold the door. And I'm gonna go and just sit at the door.
This is so
Okay.
bad.
So
is
Riniya, you
great.
go up to the door. Go ahead and roll a strength check.
Okay.
Could it be?
It
perhaps
can be
strength
athletics if that's helpful or
I
not.
only got one of those in the chamber, guys. I'm sorry.
Well, knock doesn't dispel it; it just suppresses it.
That's
Yeah.
Okay. That's an 18.
18. Okay. So Renata, you go and you press yourself against the door. You get a good wide stance, and you stand there. And you stand there for what feels like an eternity before eventually you hear as it locks itself again.
It's been 10 minutes.
And then a little while later, you hear more footsteps. Probably you roll a perception check for me.
Okay. That's a 17.
Yeah, it's probably like, I don't know, 10, 12 sets of footsteps.
Oh no!
Round 2, boys.
Now the question is,
I don't have that many dads.
I don't know. Guys.
I do.
Don't worry, guys.
That's what you think.
you didn't know your
Your
dad could
dad's a
cast
spider.
clone.
And he's done it a
Um,
lot.
Does it sound okay? Do they sound hurried?
They sound,
Diligent.
yeah, a little bit. They're moving at a
Militant.
decent pace.
And they're coming right towards the door? Or does
Yeah,
it sound...
at about this point, you hear a open up in the name of Prosius.
Dad.
I mean, Prowse is dead, so like, that doesn't matter.
Guys!
Do we wake up?
We're all
I'm like
sleeping.
whisper talking. Guys!
Can we?
Guys!
Everybody roll a perception check.
Guys!
Oh, I would love to do this.
Nope, that's a nope for me.
What you get?
That's a 4 for me.
Stellar, 6.
24.
Oh, thank God.
Okay, so
14.
okay, so Melora and Havel, you guys like kind of drift away. Havel more so because Renae's already been talking to you a little bit.
Yeah.
Melora, you're like enjoying the best sleep of your life, and you get pulled out of it, and you're mad. It's not a good time. Everybody else is still past
Can
that.
we
I'm so
can we
sorry.
say we got a short rest?
What
Yeah,
are
we can see you guys got
Okay, great.
Yes.
If you guys
Okay,
wanna
this
roll
is
some
all I
dice.
need. This is all I need.
Havel wakes
What
up
are you
and he
on?
just goes, "All right, everyone, time to kill some guards. Up and at 'em. Come on, come on."
Hold on, I need to roll my d10s.
What
He
are
like
you on
chucks
about?
he chucks a chair and goes, "Everyone, wake up! I'm sick
Are
and
we
tired
going-
of these
Are we
people."
fighting? Is that what
We
we're
are
doing?
fighting
Is
them,
that our
yes.
response? Okay.
Yes,
Are
we're
you sure
fighting
about that?
them.
Because I think that if we just talk to them, I mean, do you think if we told them that Frog
I can
They
open the
just-
door real quick, throw a punch,
12.
and close it again.
Hold on.
That's a
hold
that's a
on.
12. Give me a second.
That would be
Hold on.
That's a-
Rennie,
that's a
don't open the
9.
door yet.
Okay.
Rennie, don't open the door yet.
Okay.
5
Okay,
more
I won't.
minutes.
Okay. We're sitting pretty good. Okay.
You don't open up now. We're coming in forcefully.
I'd like to see them try.
Okay, let's.
I just
Don't make them angry, Havel.
is Muller
I just
saying
want
Lord.
to sleep.
Lord Proteus is unavailable.
This is
Nah,
the
you're-
cleaning lady.
You're pressed against the door,
Can I? Okay.
and you hear that similar same knock that kind of echoes.
Can I,
Oh, they've opened the
DJ
door.
DJ, can I?
And then
I'm holding it.
bang
I'm
on the
holding
door.
it close.
Let's-
I'm
can
holding
I
it close.
had
walk
18?
over to Prozis' body?
No.
DJ, I'm gonna walk over to Prozis' body while this is happening.
I'm holding it close.
Okay. Oh,
This
that's
is so
unfortunate.
flippin'
He
bad.
doesn't
I will
speak,
assist
though,
Lydia.
just remember
Excuse
he
me,
doesn't
Riniya.
Tarak, you go running over to go assist her, and right as you get to the door, it smashes open as a familiar force, a large, rotating mass of bones and
this
and
jerk
decay,
No.
and just kind of this rotating, moving juggernaut of
And now it knows
undead
how to talk?
breaks through the door, sending Riniya. You get knocked back 10 feet and get knocked prone. Tarak, go ahead and roll a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, dexterity. That's the worst possible thing you could have asked from me on this day. How does a 10 do it for you?
You also get knocked prone.
That's
You both
unfortunate.
get, as the door slams open, you both go flying 10 feet back and knocked prone. We're gonna roll initiative.
Ah,
Oh.
I already
Ah.
This is fine. This is fine.
No, it's
We'll be fine. A short rest was enough, right?
I mean, I'm to full.
Hey, I didn't get
I'm also
anything,
full.
so.
It's okay. Just stand in the back and I don't know what to tell you there.
Okay.
I believe in you.
Okay,
That's
I
all
should-
I have to say.
DJ,
Okay,
no,
thank you.
no, DJ, no.
Yes.
It hasn't
Yes,
been
yes.
dawn yet, has it?
Nope.
I will say I am out of spell
No
slots.
Ruach.
Yeah,
Same.
I'm not. I have one spell slot left.
Yeah, I don't.
Edward's doing pretty good on
You guys
spell
have
slots.
maces
Shut
and
up.
weapons too.
Yeah, but like we don't have any of our heavy hitting things except for
Not a
Riniya.
single second level spell.
Plus, Edward doesn't have many
have a-
combat.
You don't have any of your
spells.
heavy level hitting things except for Melora, who just always hits heavy. 25 to
That's
20.
not. There's other heavy hitting things.
Like Edward's rapier. Let's
Eh.
go.
I should roll their initiative. Okay. 20 and 15.
15.
16.
Okay.
Oh, hold on, guys. We need to take a snapshot. This is below a 20.
I know.
And
Oh.
Is that a 15
Oh.
more?
She only has a
Prosius
+5.
was her power this
Highlight.
whole time.
Highlight.
It was the motivation.
Also,
Okay.
I was sleeping,
Rini.
so let's cut me some slack.
That's
yeah.
fair. That's
Uh,
fair.
That's true.
Alright, 15 to 10.
10.
10.
Hey, what's your dexterity?
You're faster than I am.
Am I?
Yes, you are.
Do you have a +0?
I have a negative.
Oh, thank God. I have a +1.
Cather. Okay. 10 to 5.
I got a 9.
6.
Okay.
Edward didn't want to wake up, so I'm. Thank you, Havel, for helping me get up.
That's fine.
That chair almost hit me in the face,
What?
and so
That's
Edward's like,
that
"Fine,
was
I'll
my
stand."
objective. I missed.
You're gonna pay for that later.
That's
Just when he-
Oh, why am I forgetting his name?
Is that a threat?
is that
Why
a
didn't I
threat
write this down?
or
Grant, what's your dad's name again?
I'll beat you in chest, punk.
you
His name is
me that friend?
Newgate.
Newgate. That's what it
Yes.
was.
You mean
Nougat.
like the kind of chocolate with
Not,
nuts in it?
no, not
Nimley.
Newgate.
Guess who's got a
Newgate.
channel divinity back?
Yeah.
Does
Nimbly,
that come back on a
nipply,
short rest?
No,
It
it's Newgate.
does.
Oh, nice.
nipply.
That means I will.
I
So-
will. I will end you.
The
Havel.
door bursts open as this bombardment of body parts and bones goes crashing through the door. It rolls forward just a little ways, and you guys see Newgate and Fellows step through, a spellbook in hand.
Mm.
You see him look around, and you see him like lay eyes on Craxius, or not Craxius, Kravis and Mythic and Prosius, and there's a moment of like shock
As they're all
in
dead.
his eyes as they're all dead.
Yeah,
you
they are.
standing
expects.
Back up,
as you all stand near, especially you, Cather, standing basically
On his-
holding Prozzy's head.
Well, yes.
Like,
I,
hey.
like as they were trying to defend the door, I was going to be walking over and like picking up Prozzy's dead body as I sever his head off and hold his head high.
Rude.
Like the
Ew.
Gorgon.
That's nasty.
We'll get to that in a moment.
Cather's
That's
dramatic.
cool. That's so.
Yes, she is.
That's so
Cather's
paladin.
dramatic.
You know it's bad
It's
when
so
Havel's
paladin.
saying that you are dramatic.
Dude, why are you? Come on, Odysseus, calm down, dude.
I'm sorry, okay. Cather gets this way when you mess with people he cares about.
So, you watch as he all steps in and has this moment of shock. And that shock is actually going to be his turn. Next is the
Nice.
skeletal juggernaut.
What a baby.
Yeah, right?
That's your
Um,
dad.
Yeah, but I got 50% of my mom's
I have a
genes,
question.
And she's cool.
Yes.
This is a very important question.
She's also an
So
alcoholic.
I was behind Riniya, walking to the door. You said that she got
Yeah.
flung how many feet back?
You both got knocked 10 feet prone. Knocked
So
back 10 feet and then
is
knocked
she
prone.
next to me?
You guys got knocked back in different directions. She's actually probably about
you
50,
loser.
10. She's probably about 10 feet away from you.
You're a
Separated. You guys
loser.
came back this way.
Loser. No one likes you.
That's fair. The skeletal juggernaut is going to.
Come at me. I'm large. I'm bigger.
It's gonna attack Riniya.
Oh, you loser. You're a loser.
Tarak is saying this in game.
No one likes you.
Oh wait, actually, question about this.
I didn't know
Let's just
Tarak
look
had
at-
vicious mockery.
I've got an answer for you. You're a loser.
Guys,
Yes?
We're sponsored.
I just realized something. I get the 5th level buff, even though I'm only a 1st level wizard.
Correct.
Mhm.
My
There's
cantrip.
Rachel's
Oh,
feats.
that's
Yes.
epic.
Uh-huh.
That's rad.
Yes.
I hit so hard for doing no work.
Lydia, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
You got it.
I'm prone. Does that affect it?
No.
It does not.
Oh, spicy.
It only affects attack rolls.
That is a 12.
Nice.
The DC.
So-
I can feel it.
No, the DC is high. So you get thrown back, and as you're like coming to, immediately you see this wave of bones rise up above you, and then just fall and crash on you, spreading out everywhere. That's 4d8.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
It's icky though.
That is
You
kinda-
barely got hit in the last fight, so this is fine.
Which is 4.
Hey, look at the bright side. At least you're getting hit, right? Like, thanks, Aaron. Like, way to think positive.
8, 16, 20.
Dang it, I already
You take 23 points of bludgeoning damage,
When
Oh,
I was
that's not bad.
unconscious.
Dang it.
That's not bad.
and you'd also be knocked prone. But
Renaya's
That's fine.
unconscious?
I was unconscious.
Why didn't you heal yourself?
Oh, it's so fast.
Yeah,
Because
we
I
had-
didn't have any spell
we had a
slot. I
short
only have
rest.
one spell
Buddy.
slot.
We had a
We
short
had
rest, though.
Rit.
We were gonna do a rest, and so I thought I
Did-
didn't need to.
did
But we had a
you
short
roll
rest.
your hit dice for your short rest?
Yeah, we still
I
had it.
didn't get it. I was on watch.
You still get it even if you're on
Still
watch.
get a short rest.
You still
No,
get
no,
it.
no.
Yeah.
That's not how short rest works. It's a amount of time that you can remain awake.
Either way, I wouldn't get enough to be conscious. No.
That's a shame. That's,
Do it.
that's
No,
so
no, no.
sad.
Just let's see. Roll for it.
But you have cool
Come on.
gauntlets.
Okay,
Lydia,
give me a
please, for
second.
me. Do it for me.
Use all of them.
If not for yourself,
If
do
I
it
get
for
Go level
me.
Yes.
4. Go level 4.
Yeah, no, I rolled a 1. I wouldn't have been okay.
Multiple.
You can roll
Do all
multiple.
of them.
You can roll.
You have
Summon
up to
Grots.
5.
Isn't that one of your abilities?
Summoning Grots.
Bruh, I don't know. What do I do? What am I supposed to do?
Well, you
Help.
could-
So
On-
with a short rest, you have your hit die. You can
Yes.
choose to roll any number of those
Up to your
and
level.
regain that amount.
And you
of
have an
hit
amount
points.
equal to your level.
Exactly. So you have up
okay.
to 5 of those that you can roll.
Yeah, and you
So you
add
have
so you
one.
can
and
roll
you add,
up
Then
to
yeah,
5d8.
I should still be up. Hold on.
and you can
Roll,
add
roll your hit
Constitution to
die,
every roll.
duder.
Go,
Access, hold on.
Riniya.
This is gonna take some time if you guys want to keep going.
Okay.
Unless he's
No,
gonna
I
attack
believe
me.
Well, I
Right.
just need to know if I need to hit you again.
That's fair.
Rucka. Now, you see, you don't ever have to.
Hello. Sorry, my.
I could be the
Yeah,
lead
it's
singer of
acting
Korn.
weird.
I imagine
He
the
doesn't
sound
do
that
hit
the
die
bone
very well.
monster makes is the.
There we go. Okay. So,
That's the sound it makes when it attacks.
bonk, 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 bonk. Okay.
Bonkin. Grant's really having a good time with these guitar
well,
noises.
I was thinking of the bone monster going "Raka," and then Riniya going like bonk bonk. Like they're just fighting each other that way. That's what I pictured.
Okay, yeah, I got it.
Yo,
I'm still
you're
up.
alive?
Yes.
That's unfortunate.
That is unfortunate for someone.
Pather is scatting in the background.
I'm still up. We good. We chill. We chillin'.
Vibing.
It's
We're good
fine.
friends. We're good friends.
I
Everyone's
like
friends here.
Bones.
Bopping.
Bones and I are cool.
Now, well, actually, no. You can't attack again. Cool. Riniya, it's your turn then.
Okay, I'd like to stand up.
Okay, half your movement,
And can I fight the bone thingy?
if you would like to.
I want to smash it.
Smash it.
I'm
I
gonna,
smash it with my
I'm
war
gonna
hammer.
wreck it.
I'm gonna wreck it.
Wreck it.
Hit it with-
That's a natural 20.
Pulverize it.
Yay!
Pulverize it like Lada pulverized.
Diamond Crusher.
So 8
That's-
plus your whatever, plus your roll, plus all
That's
that.
absolute max damage. That's 28,
Yeah.
28 damage with the warhammer.
Oh,
Damage.
she
Damage.
back, baby.
The power of corn flows through you.
Wreck it. Wreck it. Wreck it.
You said
It's gonna be a
28?
great time.
Oh, that's so silly.
Yes,
You said
28.
28? Okay.
Nice.
Nani
it.
Dayo?
Alright. Melora, it is your turn.
All right. Well, does it look like Edward's father is going to attack, or is he just like processing what's happened?
As time is flowing and everything, you see him going from shock into more stages of anger.
All right. Melora doesn't even know that's Edward's father.
Nope.
Oh,
Neither
just be some random
Neither
wizard.
does Cather.
Wait,
Cather.
hold on.
So
That
And
means
you never met him.
Melora's related to this guy, not by blood.
No.
But she is.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Married in.
Well, I have
But she never
no
met him.
clue. I've never met him.
What
I
kind
had
of-
no
Yeah,
idea
right.
that
Kill
that
him.
was Edward's father. So
Does
I
he
am
look
gonna
like
shoot an arrow at
kill him.
Edward's father.
Do
Kill
it.
him.
Well,
Kill his dad.
this could be.
Kill your
Do it
uncle.
for us.
I
That's
Your uncle's evil. Classic
a-
trope.
22 to hit.
That hits him. Oh my gosh, yes.
well, I
So
hope Edward gets to say goodbye. I guess.
Wow, that's
I mean,
you know that's
alright.
true. We were all talking. You know, between episodes, we're like, what are we gonna do about his dad? you
So
know?
since it hasn't been dawn yet, I kinda have another sworn enemy with my bow, so I only deal 13 damage.
Only
Okay.
13.
Okay.
I-
Alright.
However, I
You-
do have an extra attack.
Okay, you shoot him, and it embeds in his chest, and you see him like stumble back, and now another face of shock again as there's an arrow protruding from him. What do you do?
I suppose I'll let him process what's just happened to him, and I'll.
well, Edward probably can't respond, right? 'Cause it's not his turn. He can't
Like a
yelp
Gatling
or
gun.
You can
anything.
Just roll him
respond on
down.
your turn, Grant.
Alright,
Here,
Okay.
here, Grant.
In his heart, he says, "Ah!"
odd or evens.
Let's go with odd, because I'm an odd boy.
That was
All right.
Close.
All right, I only shoot one arrow at your
Dang.
shoulder.
Boo.
Edward
then I'll
wins.
send
Tarak
an-
loses.
You could shoot the other arrow at the bones.
I was going to say I might shoot an arrow, or I might. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
30 feet. All right, I will use my thorn whip cantrip,
Okay.
and it's a range of 30 feet, so I'm assuming he's within that.
Yes.
That's a 24 to hit with that.
Yeah, Skelton.
He's back.
Now, is
Who
the
are you
creature
hitting?
the Juggernaut?
Okay.
Is the creature bigger than large, or is it large?
It's large.
Perfect. So that's 9 piercing, and then he is
Okay.
pulled 10 feet closer to me, so
Oh.
away from Riniya.
TJ,
Yay!
I forgot this a little bit earlier, but I
Yes.
just want you to double check. because bone things sometimes have this vulnerability, it isn't perhaps vulnerable to bludgeoning damage, is it?
It is.
So that
Look
would
at
mean that
So-
Lydia's damage was doubled?
On top of being double.
And it was already
Yep.
doubled, so it was quadrupled.
Aaron, sometimes I just I
So that
sometimes
would
I'm just
be
happy
28 double
with you.
to
56.
Yeah.
Hey,
And I
hit it with
did
the hammer some more.
9.
Wait, what?
So
So-
you hit it with a hammer. Skeletons are,
Which is
are
bludgeoning.
vulnerable to bludgeoning, which means it takes double damage. And when you crit,
And you already had
Ouch.
double
I'm
damage.
so smart and I don't
Yeah.
even know it.
True.
Don't you forget that.
I figured I should just check because I didn't
No,
know if it was
good.
it was a bunch
I-
of bones. It
no,
changed things.
I completely overlooked that.
That's why I'm here.
Right there.
wait, if
Yeah.
I
Super
hit, if I hit it with the
effective.
flat of my blade, can that also be bludgeoning damage?
It's what I've been doing this
Caster.
whole time.
So, you drag this swarm of bones. Technically, you drag it like kind of over Riniya, based off just directions and everything. But she manages to like kind of step back and kind of get
like
out
the
of the way.
crash of a
Limbo.
wave.
Exactly.
It's like the cool
Um,
like bullets, like pew pew. Anyway.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yes,
exactly. In
from
the
the Matrix,
Matrix.
Anyway.
Have you
And
even seen the
then-
Matrix, Lydia?
No.
But I'll stay put, but I'll just like use however many seconds I have left of my turn to tell Ginger to hide in my pocket.
Oh, she's
I
already
did
gone.
my
She knows what's
pocket,
up.
Ginger.
Tarak, it is your turn.
All right, so bones are no longer on Riniya.
Yeah.
I am bone free.
Okay.
You're
Now
just
is
like rubber.
is
I'm
bones
boneless.
within combat of anyone else?
No.
All right. Tarak would like to be in combat with the bones.
You can run up to it.
I run up to it.
Would
As
you
I
like
do,
to- so
I
good
send
question.
I point over at Edward's dad. I just give him the like, you're dead. Look.
Oh god.
Just as I run up to one point. I'm like,
Dude, he's not making it out of this, is he?
That's funny.
unless
I
you
hope not.
unless you stop Cather.
Are you ready to
Cather,
have your daddy
chill.
issues solved?
Question,
chill.
Tarak.
yes.
Are you ready to have your daddy issue solved? I want that on a t-shirt. um, but
Gosh, what does
do
it
you
imply?
do you step between the bones and Riniya, or just up to the bones? Because there's a gap that you could fill in if you want.
Yeah, I'll step between it and Riniya.
Cool.
I'll
So,
go
Riniya,
into
you do the
your
limbo.
bait.
And then
We'll never know.
Never know. We lost both
you,
DJ. we
you're
lost both
eternally
DJ and
in the
Ryan.
dodge. Oh
Wow,
no.
he really does it better than anyone.
So guys, what happens
So-
is I step in between the bones and Riniya. The bones, they're flying around. You're in the full Matrix dodge. What if I also got kicked at that exact moment?
Right? We just all.
You're in the Matrix dodge. I step in front of it, and my half of my hair, because I only have half, blows majestically in the wind. And you look up, and you're like, "Wow, what a cool guy!"
What a majestic.
I give you a thumbs up.
What's
And I hit with my sword, and it
the
dies.
dude with such majestic hair blowing in the wind?
Exactly.
That's somehow here while we're inside a building, inside a mountain.
Now, I
Hold
think,
on, I can't tell. Did he
I
move?
think- Well, I think
No.
Ryan and DJ. Oh,
Oh,
there's
there's Ryan.
Yeah. Nope. Yep. Yep.
Oh, there's
Short-
DJ.
Short
Yeah,
break.
no.
I'm the
Lydia's
host
the
now.
host.
Hey guys.
One
Okay,
hot
here's what
break.
happens
I can
next.
fix
All
this. I
right,
can fix
so
this.
Riniya
Wait,
becomes
no.
the demon overlord, takes over the world.
Here we go. Here we go. We're at
Everybody
least
else
all
becomes
seen
her
now.
minions.
We're at
Look,
least
just
all seen.
because that's canon, Lydia, it doesn't mean you need to bring it into being.
Hey, I'm the
Hey,
host
spoilers. Spoilers. I vote
Oh no,
we go
Grant's
on
in
a
the
short
GM
break.
seat.
I am, and it's gonna the world's about to
DJ's
end. Oh,
back!
DJ's back.
Where's
Maybe we
Ryan?
won't have to go on a break.
Oh,
Hold tight
Ryan
to your
too?
seats, Dungeoneers.
Gotta get Ryan back.
Dame, dame.
Just give it a second.
I
here.
spoiled your plot, DJ. I'm sorry.
That's fair.
All right, DJ's gonna go.
It's never
Dad,
the paper
Ryan,
dungeon
see if you
without
can get
tech
it
issues.
fixed.
Like what?
That's
would-
true.
You know.
It's so
Whoa,
inevitable at
look
this
at
point.
me.
How are there not
I like
memes
high
about
five
this
myself.
happening?
Which corner is it?
We don't have enough people who watch.
Well, yeah, that's
That means that you.
One of those hit.
I'm
I-
pointing at
Oh,
one of our
I-
viewers, and you know who you are. You could be making this meme right now.
If you are listening to the podcast, Aaron's pointing at you. in
Yes, and
audio
you know
form.
who you are.
You can feel
Just
the
do it.
presence.
You know. I'm talking to one of you specifically, maybe two, but one right now.
Aaron, I feel like I
I
don't
feel
know what it
called
is.
out.
I feel called out.
Yeah.
You're pointing, and literally, I
I
don't
don't
know.
like
Am I
it.
part of the problem? That's it's just like.
Are you viewing us right now? Technically, yes,
I-
but I'm not talking to you. You know who you are. There's only like 10 people that watch this show. So I've got, you know.
Aaron, are you looking at the chat?
You
What
know
is-
who you are. No.
Oh my gosh, that's so
And now,
funny.
if you have to question, is it me? It's not you.
Oh my goodness, it's
You
too
know
good.
exactly who
It's
you are.
too good.
You know.
All right. Well,
You
while
could be
we're
doing
in-
better in our Discord. We have a channel for this.
While we're in
You
this
could be doing
limbo,
this.
and Aaron's accusing our Dungeoneers, I'm going to take this time to potty, and I'll be right back. You guys
I'll
hold
play
down
us
the
a
fort,
song.
okay? Yeah, play us a song. Oh wait,
Oh
no.
God, no, not again. We take this back. Who's host?
Ha-
Is it still
what has-
Lydia?
What
Yeah.
has this show become?
No.
Drew, you have full reign. You
I
can
mean-
take a break or not.
I'll
be right back.
I think we're just
This
guys,
is probably a hot break,
we're gonna be right back.
and we'll never know.
Okay, and we are back. This time without the technical issues. Hopefully, Hannah had some things that she had to take care of, so we're actually not going to have her for at least the next little bit of the session. She might be able to come back in, but we'll see. No promises. So we'll just kind of go with that. But we are just going to pick up, I believe, on.
I hopped in between Riniya and the Wall of Bones. Riniya's Matrix dodging, and you paused like this.
Yes, Tarak, are you going to do anything? On your turn?
I have a whole action.
Yes, you do. Crazy.
That I'm
Never
just
do
going
this.
to hit it with my sword twice, and I'm going to say this with more confidence than I actually have in my ability to do so.
Do it.
Confidence
here it is.
The key.
The first one, that's not a great number. How about a 13? Does a 13 hit?
13 is its armor class.
Ho! Got him!
Tarak. Go Tarak.
So
Edward's
with
not
a
saving
D8, ooh
Gotcha,
boy,
pussy.
the dice I'm normally good at rolling, and it stays true. How does a solid 10 bludgeoning, so 20 damage
20
deal?
damage. That's
Uh-huh. Guess what, DJ? I'm level 5. Which means that I can do that again.
nice. Do it.
Yeah! Aho! 14 on die.
Woo!
Yeah! Oh, not as good. 5 doubled to 10.
Nice, dog.
I am done with my
Ooh,
turn.
actually, this should be, there we go. Cool.
I could have Divine Smited, but I have a feeling I might need to cure wounds in the future.
I have a feeling you might as well.
This will take us to Cather's turn.
Okay.
Gather.
So, looking at the doorway,
The doorway.
do I see anyone else in the hall?
You can see guards.
Oh, there are guards.
Mm-hmm.
Wonderful.
Oh, is there one in gosh dang plate mail?
Maybe.
He's
and,
dead.
and they're all like clumped together.
The guards haven't made it into the room yet. So far, it's been the Juggernaut and
Yeah, but
Newgate.
but
So
they're more or
all
less
the rest of
kinda
them are
clumped in the hallway.
kind of like in the doorway or just past
Okay,
it. Yeah.
Cool. How far along in my
Cast Fireball.
process have I made it?
You haven't started yet.
Okay. Well,
It's not your turn.
No. Well, I mean for
Well,
like,
it is your turn. So you can either choose to sever the head,
Okay.
or you can use an action to do
Something else.
something useful.
Well, I was thinking, fear is a
Useful.
useful thing too.
Or thematic.
Um,
Does this sound familiar, Drew?
Aaron.
So what I will do, I'll do the last thing I can, and
Brand.
I will cast sleep
On.
the area where the guards are.
What's the distance?
It's a
I'm
fat distance and radius, dude.
So let's see if we look at sleep. Sleep.
Sleep.
Okay.
Hung Shu.
They're
So
really trying to sleep right now.
range
Bro.
of 90 feet
Okay, so you can reach him.
with a 20-foot radius.
Okay, yeah, you reach him.
I'm gonna cast sleep. So I have to roll a bunch of,
That
die.
would also
like-
mean that Newgate is in there.
Cool.
So you're gonna roll your dice, and then we go from bottom to the top, right?
It's ascending order, so yes, the lowest health creatures to the highest health creatures.
Cool.
Okay, let's see. How many is this again? 5, 6, 7. Because I'm technically casting it at 7th level. Okay.
Only do it on the guards. Don't do it on Big Shamble.
Well,
Yeah, he's out of
it doesn't affect Big Shamble
That's good.
because Big Shamble is undead.
Hit Nougat.
He is
Hit
hitting
nugget.
Newgate.
Hit
He,
the
he
nugget.
has a
Nugget.
he has a crunchy outside and a soft center.
Or whatever it was that DJ called him when we first met him, like Nipply or something. I don't remember.
Nibbly.
Name is Newgate.
Nibbles.
Which is why I was like, wait,
Newgate,
what's
yep,
his name
yep.
again? Because I almost said Nibbly, and I was like, wait, that's not right.
Where did that come from? Is that like
I
his
just-
middle name?
There's some
No, I just-
background in Edwards. We won't get to that right now.
True.
All right.
Okay,
I
so that
saved it.
is 35.
Okay.
How many guards are there?
Okay. 3 guards go to sleep.
Yeah, that's right. 11 hit points each.
How many
I know
guards
the
are there
math.
total? Can I see?
3 guards that you can see. The 3 guards that you can see went to sleep.
Okay, neat.
Hung Shu.
Then
That
after
means that
Okay, so that was
Edward's
my
dad has more health than the guards. That's good to know.
Well,
ABCD.
I would assume so. Yes.
Well, I don't know. He got just, like stabbed.
Do
Plus,
you
if he
know
if
me?
he
I have
if
his
he's
gene.
related to Edward, he has like 10 hit points.
Then after that,
Pick on the board.
just holding up slightly, like just the body at this point because I didn't take off the head.
Yeah, use him as a shield.
I will say to the rest of them, if you want to end up like your commander, I recommend you lay down your arms.
Good work.
Great.
Cool.
Wonderful.
I'm proud of you.
We'll just do a little.
Should I roll an intimidation?
Nope.
No.
Good job not killing my dad.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, Cather, you gonna do anything else on your turn?
Well, I use my action,
That's
and
true.
at this time I cannot bonus action do something.
Okay.
So I will just stand on the table with Frosius.
Okay, you're not near the table.
Oh, I'm not.
Um,
Okay, well then I'm just
No,
standing
because
wherever
he
I'm.
got dragged over to the pillar.
Oh, that's true. I'm just standing next to that with my sword
Okay,
at the ready.
Yep. You stand next to the pillar. You say this basically to Newgate, as he's the only one that can see you and hear you. After you say this, two larger guards in full plate. There's two of them now. They're blackened metal with the gold accent, and then they have maroon sashes. They have like fancy little tassels on their shoulders, and they're both wearing golden masks. Step in. They can't get to anybody, so they're gonna use their heavy crossbow. One of them's gonna try and hit Cather.
Sure.
He has a body in front of him. Does it give him any cover?
How much AC does Prasius give him?
If it's at least 1/4
I'll-
coverage,
I'll give him
that's
1/4
some.
coverage. That's +1.
I mean, Cather is so jacked. Prasius can only cover like part of his body.
Like
21
what?
hit.
Only
Like
covers
he-
His
forearm.
traps are just like above
does
Prasius.
a 21 hit.
Yes, it does.
Okay.
They called him the sun because when you look at him, he's just round because his his
take
lats
8
and
points
traps
off
He's
his
just
just
form a circle.
drowned.
I was gonna
The
say
other
that when you
one-
look up, that's all you can see.
Yeah.
The other one will shoot Tarak.
Yeah, that's right, punk. I dare you.
No, it won't. Never mind.
Yeah. Whooping.
Papa.
Wapuga. I don't know. I thought
Don't
we were
worry,
getting a
if you
thing
keep
here,
attacking me,
I
you've
guess.
got 3 crits left in this combat.
That's true. That is their turn. It will take us to Edward.
Yay. Okay.
Wait, what is Edward's?
Listen, I have
initiative?
to do what Edward would do, Aaron. Okay.
Ryan, you're last in the initiative, you're last in the initiative order.
Oh yeah, I only rolled like a
You
6.
You got like a
Grant
See,
roll
Grant,
five.
you say that.
So, Edward will look at his father. He notices Edward, right?
He's actually not looking at you.
All right. Well, Edward's gonna yell
As
anyways.
usual.
He yells over the noise and says, "Look, father!" and points at Prasius and says, "You've lost. You're on the losing side. We're winning. You're not going to make it out of this. Now, are you going to join us or are you going to die? Please, would you allow me to cast Minor Illusion as a part of this action to give me advantage on this persuasion because of what I'm gonna do?"
No.
Dang it. Anyways, Edward's attempting to persuade his father to at least stop trying to kill us. Look, I know it probably won't work.
Father, Father.
stop this!
I mean,
Look, Papa,
Stop it, Dad!
we've killed your
no.
boss, Papa.
There's no
I,
way.
I can still hear the
Minor
screams,
illusion
Papa!
to give you advantage on a persuasion check.
What
Yeah,
are you minor
because-
illusioning?
Exactly. I would have to explain it. Can I do it anyways?
Sure. What
Alright.
are you going? What would you try? How?
Edward-
How?
Edward would create a minor illusion of the head and shoulders of their grandfather in front of him.
Okay.
And Edward would say, "Is this what he would have wanted from you?" And that's what he's going to say.
I can
Like, his
assure you, your
brain is
grandfather
overwhelmed.
probably worked with the ledger.
I mean,
Do I have
to
honestly, I was
roll?
gonna say your grandfather might be just as bad.
My-
as
I
Isn't
have-
he the one who like enslaved dwarves in the
Whoa,
living
whoa,
common
whoa.
mountains?
That'll happen post. that all happened post my grandfather. Edward thinks.
No.
Edward thinks it happened post my grandfather. So
Okay.
this
Okay.
all makes sense.
So Newgate looks at you. Roll your
He's
persuasion
got
check.
puppy eyes.
Roll your persuasion
Puppy
check.
eyes.
All right. Do I have advantage with the minor
No.
illusion? Okay. Well, I rolled a 2. So. Wait, but I have plus 10 to persuasion, so that's 12.
I want to
Oh.
cry.
Dude,
You
all
like
you
a-
had to do was
all-
roll
All
like
you needed
near
was
a 10.
a 10, yeah.
Hey,
and you
hold
probably
on.
succeeded.
Hold on. Am I flanking?
What does it do? Grant,
wait,
that's not how
wait,
persuasion
wait,
works.
that-
Do his glasses of charming give him something?
His glasses of charming is how he has a plus 10.
Aw, man.
I love that.
I have double proficiency. Eyes of Charming
Oh my
cast charm
gosh.
person.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Oh.
Anything above a 2.
Beautiful.
Anyway.
We're
So
looking
for those
at
of
the
you who
whole-
don't know, before this, Grant asked us, do you think I should do the useful thing or the thematic thing? But it could be useful if it works. Had that he said every combat. But if it worked, it would have been awesome.
That's
So-
so accurate. I can't. I don't have
Your
it.
father looks at you.
Edward looks angry and sad.
Prove me wrong, DJ.
And he just has so much disappointment.
Oh,
There it is.
And you
gosh.
you can't over the heat of the battle, you can't quite hear what he says. But you can tell that he's just ripping into how much of a disappointment you are at the fact that you can't
Gotcha.
even
Wait, can
cast
I
a
hear
spell
it?
that you hear him. You hear him just going like, you can't even cast a spell to help persuade me. Like that's what you had was minor illusion to help
Wow.
to try and convince me to join you. You used minor illusion. It's like ripping into him.
All right.
I'm your
Yeah, you can do
dad.
anything else in
I
your
feel
turn?
personally attacked.
You should.
I
That's
am
the point.
I am Nibbly Newgate.
Are you- Grant, are you gonna do anything else in your turn?
What's Edward's last
Edward.
name?
Fellows.
And fellows?
You think that I care what his
No,
name is?
no.
Because you
I
best
guess
believe he's
Edward-
not related to his dad anymore.
No, he lost
Wait.
that name a couple episodes ago. I'm pretty sure.
Wait, is Edward's middle name Newgate?
I don't know what
we'll
his
get to that
name
later.
is.
Edward will. He has a bonus action that he could do, I guess.
Bonus action.
What you gonna do with that bonus action?
Edward will, seeing his father's disappointment, look distraught and disturbed by it, but then he'll just look angry. And he'll look at his father, and then he'll look over to Cather, and he'll say to Cather, "Don't kill him, but make sure he doesn't get up." and he'll cast Bardic Inspiration.
Do you have
Okay,
any
perfect.
of those left?
Yeah, because since
Okay.
I have Font of Inspiration because of 5th level, I regain all of my Bardic Inspirations during a short or a long rest.
That's pretty sick.
Look
That's
at me
pretty
knowing
rad.
D&D. I
You
know
can
how to
play the game.
I'm doing
Kind
good.
of.
It's 31 episodes. We're doing great.
Havel,
Except
it is
he-
your turn.
Abel's going to watch this almost sickening display and just go,
He's just gagging in the background.
yeah, and he just like he kind of
His spell book.
he extends the coin and the coin begins to levitate and start to rotate, and a small ball of fire and lightning begins to form around the coin, and he just looks over at Edward and he goes, "Whether or not he dies isn't my conundrum. That's between him and God." I'm just gonna cast
Fair.
Firebolt on him.
Fire bolt or fireball?
Firebolt. I'm only a
He's
first
level
wizard.
1, all right.
I was like, whoa, how did you get that?
No,
He
no,
found it in a
a
scroll.
a scroll. 16.
Yeah, 16 hits.
Woo! And haha. That's 15 points of fire damage.
Okay. Wow, nice.
Yeah. And then I
Okay.
bonus action help. Is Cather within 30 feet of me?
Yes, he is.
I'm gonna bonus action help Cather, and just go, Cather, go get him. And Havel's actually just gonna like, is the chair that Prosius was sitting on still there?
Yeah, it's unfortunately not within your movement, but you can start making your way there if you want. It's probably about 60 feet away.
I was up on the like pedestal things.
You were up on the 50-foot table.
I'm very confused as far as the layout of this location, apparently.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. Okay. No, I won't make my way through. It's okay. I give him
This is the
assistance,
room.
and then that's the end of my.
His chair is over here, and
Okay.
you're standing over here.
That's fine. Okay.
Pretty
Yeah.
map.
You have advantage on your
Oh.
next whatever.
Nice, dog.
End of my turn.
Cool. This is gonna take us to Newgate's turn.
What a loser.
Hey, that's my dad you're talking about.
You shoot him with this
maintain
firebolt, showing the shoulder that he already has the arrow protruding from, the shoulder that he's holding the book from, and you watch him grimace in pain as his robe catches fire. He pats it out for just a second, and then he kind of like looks at both you and Edward, and kind of Riniya, you can hear this, but he says, "You want to see real power?" And then he will cast Fireball.
Dad,
Oh, that's
no!
Father, stop this.
Please, I'm
There
your
it is.
son.
Each creature in a 20-foot radius sphere. Okay, we're gonna go back around. Get rid of that. We're actually gonna pull this out so I can see it.
I'm not concerned.
You
It's
guys-
fine. I have fire
Oh.
resistance.
You guys are over here.
No, that
So
short rest didn't do me a lot of favors. I'm just gonna say.
Havel,
We'll see what happens.
Riniya, Tarak, and Edward, and the skeletal juggernaut would all be within this.
Hmm. Hey,
need you-
skeletal juggernaut.
Dexterity
Yeah.
saving throw.
Aaron,
I
you're
need
so
you each to make
positive
a
today.
dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
That's because I'm gonna kill your dad, and I like doing things that make you upset.
17.
Natural 20,
That's
baby.
really good.
20.
I got an 18.
I got a 16.
Nice.
Bro.
You guys all succeed. What does the juggernaut?
Edward's locked in, baby.
Juggernaut fails. Nice.
It'll only take your full damage, even though it's halved.
That's true. I still
Guys, I
might
gotta
not
use
make
my
it out
little
of
dice.
this.
I haven't used these little dice since I played Absinthe.
They've been
Edward
charging.
dodges fire, gets touched by a little bit of fire on his like leg, and he just falls.
Oh, not the pants.
Oh,
Not
that's
again.
damage.
Daddy, no!
Not my
Father,
Not my family.
stop it,
don't.
Dad.
Oh,
30.
Grant, please
6.
don't say daddy no. Don't.
So
Daddy,
the
My
no.
juggernaut.
sake, please.
Oh,
I'm
cool.
sorry, Ryan.
I'd rather if you didn't.
I'll never again.
So the four of you guys each take 18 points of fire damage.
I quarter it because I'm resistant, so that's.
I
So that was
literally
already
have-
half. So just down to 9 for you, Ryan.
just down to wait. Didn't I make it? Wait,
Yes,
he has
so
fire
this was
It was
already half.
36.
I
It was
understand.
36 points of fire damage.
I'm
reduced that.
unconscious.
I literally have exactly 18 hit points.
Well, that's a real bummer now,
That's
ain't it?
Real unfortunate now, isn't it?
So I guess
Bye, guys.
Edward's
Have
father.
Hey,
fun.
Aaron.
Good luck. Do good.
Yeah, good job,
Bye.
guys. Hey, Aaron, remember
Good.
when you jokingly said the half damage would still kill him?
Hey, I wasn't joking. I know how much health he has.
Yep. And
The,
Edward just crumbles into sad.
The juggernaut
Angry.
erupts into this roaring ball of fire
We're about to die.
before it crumbles. So there's that.
Right side.
Woo!
The Juggernaut
Just
died.
wait for it to become little tiny baby skeleton.
Hey,
He
DJ,
killed,
thank-
Take
he
us-
killed his own juggernaut?
DJ, yeah,
Yes,
thanks
he
for
killed
killing
his
your
own
own
Juggernaut.
monster with your NPC.
Yep. The juggernaut crumbles to the ground. Little bits of bone still catching on fire. Little scraps of clothing and carnage still on fire. And as it falls to the ground, it stops for just a moment before 12 little skeletons all rise up, each their own individual.
TJ,
Grant,
you
do
do
you
realize
have
that we didn't quite recover from our past deadly encounter, right?
Oh, he knows.
Grant, do you have any spell slots?
I do. I have quite a few actually.
Hey,
Edward's doing great, but he can't.
can Hannah still take
Read.
her turn, but just with
Yes.
Ruat?
No, yeah.
Technically, she doesn't have
That's a good
Ruat.
idea, right?
Oh
Alright.
no.
I got it.
Andrew, I'm gonna need you to leave.
Oh no.
This will take
Sorry.
us to Riniya's turn.
I just got hit by my
Okay.
father. Just have.
I think that's considered child abuse. We can file a report.
First failure.
Great idea. We'll file it with the city. Oh wait.
This takes us to Hannah's turn. Melora looks around, seeing all the skeletons and seeing the one who caused it all, and she's going to shoot Newgate.
Yeah, that's right.
Correct answer.
Laura, please.
About to make
She
him
definitely hits.
halfway to an orphan.
Wait, Lydia, did you save on your death save?
Kill
No.
my.
No, I failed.
Oh no.
Oh
that's
no!
fine.
I got a 7.
No! Oh no! 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 No!
We can't have you
Um,
dying. You need to become the like demon
know.
incarnate or whatever.
You
Right?
need to fulfill the prophecy. Okay.
Maybe not. You know,
So-
no prophecy. No, I mean she can. I mean, I would like her to live, but maybe no prophecy fulfillment. You know.
Okay. And then she'll use her second attack to hit him again.
Mhm.
It's again.
Dad.
Oh, get over it. No, the rest of us have dads.
Newgate
I
is
have
down.
3.
Havel has something that might be considered a dad.
Oh, it's a
You guys
priest.
all watch as the skeletons rise. Melora lets loose 2 arrows in rapid succession, both hitting. She Robin Hoods the first arrow. I don't know if you guys know that, but that's when she splits the
Yeah,
other
it's a
arrow.
arrow,
So
yeah.
she Robin
Nice,
Hoods the
nice,
first
nice.
one and then
Of course.
pins him in the other one, and he just steps back
Oh
and his book drops
no,
and he falls to his knees and then backwards.
Dad.
He's dead. Yay. We killed him.
No, he's not dead.
I'm going to firebolt him one more time just to be sure.
Cather was gonna walk over and hit it, and like make sure that he's dead.
Yeah, but
Right.
Cather was gonna respect Edward's wishes.
Oh,
It is
bro.
your
I was
turn.
gonna
The
do
good in his
non-lethal
heart.
damage on him, but then I got bonked.
You know, he
I don't
just-
think firebolt can be non-lethal, so
Tarak is your turn.
I'm gonna
Ed-
lean
Oh,
down and
no.
use my last second level spell to second level cure wounds Riniya.
Grant,
Okay.
it's fine. I
I-
think we can bring him back.
Listen, I'm just.
Edward, to be
Speak
fair,
with Dead is a spell that
Oh,
is available.
Kravitz is dead now,
Edward, to be fair,
so we can't
like,
make deals.
You were like, "Hey, please don't kill my dad," and then he fireballed you. So like,
Yeah.
That'll be
You're like, hey, don't
12
kill-
health,
and he blew
Lydia.
you up.
Thank
Like-
you.
Don't kill my dad, and then he's just like, "I'll show you real power." Yeah, like he's
And
like some
then-
sort of Dark Souls boss.
I'm gonna lean down. I'm gonna just like put a hand on Riniya's face and just kind of like head pat her, and then I'm gonna look up. I'm gonna
His hand as big as your whole face.
these two like plate mail guys, right?
Yeah. Mhm.
They're there. Does any of them have the plate mail that matches like the guy that was there when I wrestled a demon?
Guy that was there when you wrestled a demon.
Remember when Riniya went
It's
full
me.
like Satan?
By the way, my bad. It's not so much Dark Souls. It's more so like Final Fantasy. What he just
yeah,
did.
Final Fantasy. Yeah.
Yes, you recognize one of them. So their armor is well used. They've been in lots of
Mhm.
battles. And you actually recognize some of the wear and tear on the right guard's armor as the same guard that was there that you threatened and then allowed to live.
Yeah, I'm gonna point at him. I'm gonna say, "You owe me," and then I'm just gonna end my turn.
Roll persuasion.
Can that be?
If that's the case,
Gonna be
I
intimidation.
would like to use my channel divinity to give myself a bonus on this roll
Okay.
of some amount.
I'm pretty sure it's plus
Literally,
5.
But it
these
might be plus
guys-
10.
Grant, don't worry. We're not gonna kill him.
I
At
love
least
it.
I
No,
don't think
no.
so.
I love it how these
Worry.
guys are just like.
Worry.
It's just like, come out in the name of Procyon. We'll come in. They come in. They see that we killed their boss. It's like, we will fight you. And then the second in command just gets murked.
Literally, this is what happened. They're like, "Come out in the name of Procyon," and we're just like,
Okay.
"So you messed up."
So you said to come out in the name of Procyon.
So, dirty 20.
He looks at you, and there's an air of recognition
Yeah, that's right.
in his face as he like you can only see his eyes because he's wearing a golden mask with the helmet and everything like that, but there's a moment where he's like wait. You're that guy who let me live. You know? You don't know what he's going to do, but he at least recognizes you.
Hey, look. So I'm good. I'm done.
Cather, it's your turn. You're currently holding Prodigius.
Yeah,
Kind of
no.
like...
Well, I didn't hold him like high. I just like lifted him up a little bit. I just drop him.
Okay.
How
Just
far
quick
away?
ruffles.
How far away are the guards?
From where you are,
They're like
the guard...
like really far away, right?
Yeah, let me see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, about 50 feet.
50 feet. Okay.
Yeah,
No.
about 40, 50 feet.
Yeah. No. I assume there's a skeleton that is closer.
Yeah, they're all about
They're
10 to
chilling.
15 feet away from you.
Okay. I will
in,
go
go
to the
in.
nearest one and hit it.
Do it. Hit it.
17 on die.
That hits.
Ooh, that's max damage. So, 15 damage.
That breaks defeats the skeleton.
Little skeleton babies.
I walk over to the next one
Do it.
and I hit
We're
it.
here to kill some kids.
Do it. They're full-size skeletons.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Okay, that might actually.
I mean, yeah. But with their hit points, they're the same as children to me.
Oh boy, that's.
Boy.
Oh wait, no, I can roll a die though. Is
You also
it
have
D6?
advantage, I think,
Oh,
because of
yes,
Ryan.
technically I had advantage on the first roll. Doesn't matter. Is it D8 for bardic inspiration or D6? Grant.
It is a D6, I want to say. Let me check real quick. So
At
it's a
level 5, it
D8.
might be a
I think
Yeah,
at
it's
5th
a
level
D8
you're
at
D8.
level 5.
Yeah.
Yeah. You get a whole D8 left
Okay.
over for that.
Aaron just threw out his back trying
15.
No, that's just my daily life.
15 to hit.
Yeah.
Nice, that hits.
I can reroll that. Nice. Okay, that's technically better. That is 9 points of damage.
Okay, yeah, you go crashing through one and then run your sword through another. It doesn't quite go down, but it's right there, like you're still embedded in it. This will bring us to the guard's turn.
That's right. Turn on your friends. In the name of peace.
Oh, what does he do?
In the name of peace.
In the name of peace, betray your
Against
friends.
your friends.
So this guard looks at Newgate on the ground. Looks at Prosius. Everyone that he is to serve under is dead. And he turns to his friend and he just goes, "Do you think we should stop?"
Are we the
Yes,
bad
yes.
guys?
Why does Tarak get to? Why does Tarak get?
Because
to
I have
persuade them?
abilities that specifically assist me in this manner.
And you don't roll a 2. Okay, I'll keep quiet now. Keep going.
Let's see. How convincing is the guy to the other guard? Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. The other guard kind of was like, "Or I feel like if we keep going, we might die." The other one's like, "Yeah, I mean, honestly, like, be honest, like, look." He takes his helmet off, like, "Look at what we're wearing, man." The other guy
I
goes,
think we're the
"You're
bad
right."
guys.
Takes off his helmet, and they begin to have an existential crisis over what they've done over the last 6 months or
It's
so.
just like, I mean, if we've come to think about it, we kind of hated this Prosius guy. Like, he kind of sucked. So like,
Hey,
maybe
you wanna change sides and then get a drink after this?
For the sake of, it's like the two pirates in Pirates of the Caribbean.
we are the. Oh yeah.
No, not from VeggieTales, Drew.
Lydia, this is not your time. I love you, Drew.
No. But
You
I do
wholesome-
know what you're talking
you
about. I do know what
wholesome
you're
banana.
talking about, though.
We are the pirates.
Lydia, what did I just say?
For the sake of just speeding things up, we're gonna say that since the only people left are the skeletons, over the next 10 minutes or so, you guys all manage to destroy the skeletons,
Wow,
and
that takes
everybody
a long
is.
time.
Hey, that means
The
over
other
the
9
next 2
minutes we're
minutes.
cleaning up.
Yeah, the next 2 minutes. But we'll say that we're out of combat for now. These two guards kind of toss their helmets aside and just go, We're just gonna pretend that we didn't see anything, and we're gonna leave.
Hey,
That's good.
what's your name?
Hey, also remember, I'm the demon.
Don't
Okay,
tell
let's
him
go.
about that now. Hey, no,
They turn on
you, bud, you.
Oh,
No, take.
What's your name?
Simon.
This is so that way. What?
Simon.
Simon. That's good to know.
Simon.
You, your friend, are on the good
You.
list. Now, don't do anything bad. I can't guarantee complete, like,
Yeah, and
nothing.
You.
But
you do
Wearing
what
plate mail.
Simon says.
yeah. You see, there was a joke there. I decided
Thank you,
not to
Liz.
take it.
I love that.
But when
You
Look.
wearing plate mail.
we're gonna deal with this whole situation,
Okay.
but thank you for not being problematic. We know it's probably just an orders thing. You guys seem like pretty chill dudes. Thanks for not attacking us.
Thanks for
Yeah.
not killing us.
Yeah.
Um,
Remember,
see-
we can.
This is a mutual relationship.
Great. Yeah.
This is we don't have to be enemies here.
Yeah, you, the horned one.
That's a little rude.
Is he wearing
Plate mail? Yes.
plate mail? Yeah. I go, hey, take off your plate mail.
Please.
I mean, I don't know about.
I start casting firebolt and I go, take off your plate mail. I just survived a blast of fire. Do you want to test me right now?
kinda
They turn
serious.
and run.
Look, no, it's all right, Havel.
Oh.
They'll be fine. We'll get you some plate mail later. I'm not even sure. if
I
you
don't
can
really
use it
care
right
about
now.
the plate mail. I just thought it'd be funny to have him running around naked.
I'm going. Can
that
I
is
run over
fair.
to Edward's dad and
Okay.
cast gentle repose?
You run over to Edward's dad, and
He
he's
starts to
barely
rot.
breathing.
Oh,
He's still
okay.
alive.
Then I am going.
speaking
We
of
can
which, I
fix
need to
that.
roll
We can let you
concentration
cast
check.
gentle repose.
Oh man. Oh.
Okay,
boy.
he succeeds. He succeeds. He succeeds. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice.
Someone knock him out. Someone punch him. I go and punch him.
I'm gonna grapple.
He's unconscious already.
I'm gonna grapple and do cure wounds, but have him grappled.
Oh boy,
Okay.
boys.
No, like-
this might be bad. This might be ugly.
We should have tied him up before.
She's grappling
Hey,
him.
I'm strong.
Look,
Fair.
Lydia has
Roll
the
grapple
name of
check.
Viper for a reason
Okay,
already.
he
Straight up
gets-
anaconda grip.
So everyone.
7
Remember,
hit points
Lydia's
back.
big,
Everyone-
strong.
And roll an
Fair,
athletic check.
those were very different snakes.
Yes, you better believe it.
So
Good
She's
night.
both of
Can
them.
you-
One
Yes,
hand's
yes,
the
yes.
Viper,
Yes,
the other's
yes.
the
Processing.
python.
A natural 20.
Oh my god.
What did I tell
Rinia's-
you?
Which is a
Rinia's
total of-
angry.
Which is a total of 24.
Nice.
now, to be clear,
Um,
everyone is around Newgate.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Well, Edward
Um,
is still unconscious on the ground.
Fine, get over it.
He's
Oh
still-
boy. Oh boy.
I'll go stabilize him. Good for you.
It's like
I'll
everyone's
go.
like nose goes. Like oh,
Medicine
where's
check is
Edward?
over a 10. It's like a 13 or something.
Oh,
There you
boy.
go. You're stabilized. You're not conscious. You're just stabilized.
Hey.
I'll go drag him behind a pillar just in case some more guys show up. They don't see him.
Wait,
Okay.
he's not conscious?
No.
With the with the
Okay.
medicine check, you just stabilize.
No, leave
You
him
don't-
like that. Leave him like that.
Yeah,
no,
no,
this
that's
is his
better.
dad.
That's better like that.
Exactly.
I'm
That's
waiting for them to
begrudgingly
bring
drag
Edward
him
over.
over.
Bring Edward over.
Everyone's like,
Bring him over.
I drag him over.
Nee, I don't want him awake for this.
We're not killing his dad.
I
Wait,
don't want to
this is
kill
his
his dad. I
dad?
just don't
Are
want to
we sure
deal
about
with
that?
Edward
Wait,
trying
this
to.
is
You
his
guys-
dad?
You guys
This
all.
is his dad. Okay.
You look over at
and
Melora
healing
as
word.
she has like a moment of recognition as well.
Second level healing word.
You
Because
see,
This is
I got
your-
a spell slot back with.
Melora, look at your
Lance.
uncle.
I
He might be dead soon.
I am white knuckling my blade.
Melora goes over to you.
Edward,
and
you
just
get
has
7
stays
hit
close.
points back. Actually, wait. No, you get more than that.
oh
You
shoot.
get
So
11 hit points back.
it's
Alright.
kind of funny. So you guys have noticed that when Edward wakes up, he kind of starts kind of sleepy, and then he goes like. Edward and Newgate are the exact same. They both, at almost the same time as everybody's casting healing word and everything like this, they both wake up in almost the exact same way at the exact same time, much like father and son should. Newgate wakes up and is strapped in your arms. I'm not dead.
I told them not to kill you.
Havel pulls out his rapier.
Thank you.
But that
Let's
can
try
be
to keep it
amended.
that way, yeah.
So I suggest you comply with us a little bit.
I can't stop them.
I take his
He
book.
can't.
I didn't figure you could.
I just go grab his book real quick. My
Okay.
book. It's my book now.
You better
You're
explain.
You're like a goblin.
Oh, Aaron.
Yeah.
Aaron, give it.
I hand it to Havel.
Have,
We'll go over what's in
thank
there.
you.
in
Actually,
a
this will be
second.
very useful.
So, what now?
I don't know. You better do some explaining. Why
What
in
is
the
there?
world did you side with Prosius?
Prosius and I had common goals.
What's
That's
that?
hard to
College
believe.
roommates.
What was your goal in all of this?
Control, power, riches.
Who is Prosius' leader?
I don't know.
Do I believe him?
Roll a insight check.
Hey, Rin, you got any spell slots left for Zon? Tooth?
No.
Unfortunate.
Drew, what you get?
Tough to read.
Cool. Yeah, you're not sure.
You really thought that you would manage to make it through all of this insanity? What
I've made it
happened to
through.
you reap what you sow?
The seeds that we have sown reach far. They go long past Athala. I have yet to reap anything.
Well, it looks like you won't get that chance.
And then what do you do with me?
And then Edward kind of looks over to the others and says, "What should we do?"
Kill him.
Are we done interrogating?
I walk over to Cather and I pat him on the shoulder and I say, "Look, that thing that I gave you was for Prosius. He's dead now. This is besides the conversation.
Wait,
This is
I'm-
completely coincidental. But
Oh, I'm considering
it's
it
yours
right
now, so you
confused.
can use it however you please. I assume you'll use it correctly. So, if you don't want to use it, that's actually probably preferable to me. I am interrupting the interrogation. I'm really sorry. That was very inappropriate of me. You guys can go back to yelling at his dad and whatever.
Saying good night.
Riniya, did you have a thing?
I'm confused.
What are you confused about?
So what are we wanting to do?
I don't know. I was just telling Katha about a thing.
I personally think
I
that...
put I sheath my sword and I take out some rope. And I gag him
personally-
and I hog tie him.
Okay.
Ooh, this is nice.
As you're doing this and wrapping his wrists, Riniya, in the back of your mind, you just hear, "You can do it. All you have to do is squeeze. You can feel the power in your veins. Just squeeze harder."
Wait, in the back of whose head?
Havel...
Riniya's.
Oh, yeah, she's grappling. I forgot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Havel is just
That seems
going
like not a
Riniya's gonna
good
look at
one.
Edward.
Okay.
Okay. And Edward looks concerned, I guess.
I'm sorry, I'm so laggy right now. What happened?
It's okay.
Looks
Edward
concerned.
just looks concerned, like he doesn't know what to do with his dad now.
Renae's gonna look at how.
I'm assuming that since she started that statement with an
Havel.
H-A,
She's gonna look at Tarak.
me.
What?
No, it was we were making a joke because you cut out right before you said my name.
Oh.
Havel. It's strange because while Havel outwardly is going like, yes, we should kill him, like he has a certain level of certainty every time he says that, Havel looks almost sad and like he pities Newgate, and honestly he pities Edward. Like he keeps like looking between the two, and he's looking a little like
Here are our options, alright? We either
Um,
kill him now, or we take him with us, because I am not letting this man leave my sight until we have someone who can actually restrain him.
What does Riniya do?
Renai
Oh, right here.
a little
I
tighter.
know.
She doesn't try to like crush him, but she's trying to make it more uncomfortable.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Catherine, as you're binding,
Goodness gracious.
you look up at Riniya, and you can tell that she's squeezing just a little harder, and you get kind of just. It's a little
Everyone.
tight. I'm already restrained.
No, I think it's about the right. It's about good.
Makes it easier for me.
Edward
Edward.
doesn't really react.
I don't think I've had the pleasure of actually meeting any of you. Aside
Yeah,
from
and
my
you won't get
disappointing
to.
son.
And as I
Hey,
stick a
Catherine, yeah,
rope in
work
his
on that
mouth-
gag, please.
Edward holds up his finger at Cather and says, wait. You still haven't answered my question.
I will let it out for a moment.
He looks at him
Thank you.
and Edward kind of leans in a bit and says, how did this all happen? Sure, you had the same goals. This doesn't happen overnight. How long have you been working with Prosius? How many secrets have you kept?
Jeez.
Brasius first arrived in Athala some 6 months ago, a little before you left. He began working with the council, explaining his goals and ambitions. That's why we destroyed the temples.
The
And then
whole
he-
council? Everybody was on board.
Everyone that was still alive. After we destroyed the temples, it created the perfect stage for Prasius to come in.
I heard he was some sort of street speaker, philosopher. What was he preaching about?
The one to come.
The one? This doesn't have to do with the Fae, does it?
What
He
faith?
has a master.
Yes.
That master was the one who wanted Malora.
Oh my.
Which one of you is Malora?
You don't get to
Point.
know.
That is not a question we're going to answer. Any of us, who knows? I point at Edward. He could be Melora.
He just kind of like
Edward
leaned back a
shrugs.
little bit. Are you Malora?
Me?
Squeeze him tighter.
Yeah, you.
Don't answer that.
I am not gonna answer that.
You're
Nice.
Squeeze him
Good
tighter.
job.
Get wrecked,
That means
Dad.
you're Malora.
And I
Makes sense.
gag him
All
again.
Oh, okay.
Ah,
I want to hear what he has to say, Cather. Please.
I don't. I want to kill him. That's what I want.
Catherine,
This
hold
man-
on for 2
This
seconds.
man has worked with a tyrannical, evil creature who tortured and murdered people. I don't
Cather?
care what he has to say.
Cather? Cather.
Wait,
it's a pretty good. It's a pretty good point.
Do you, okay.
I'm
Well,
sorry. Then why was me killing that guard so wrong?
it was a
god?
guard, honestly. It's fine.
Did a god die?
Okay, I'm not. Okay, no. I'm not saying don't kill him. Realistically speaking, I'm completely okay with killing him. In fact, when I shot that firebolt, I was aiming to kill him. If I'm going to be entirely honest, I'm not opposed to killing this trash heap. But that being said, we have to be sensitive to the fact that this is Edward's father, and I don't want to deal with the repercussions that could be caused from killing this child's only parental figure.
He has a mom, doesn't he?
She's an alcoholic.
Okay, listen. It's not
Oh,
only
please, I
that.
almost betted her in 2 minutes. Anyways,
This man knows more than we do about what's going on here. He just mentioned somebody that Prosius is serving. What if this somebody that Prosius is serving has more in the works than we know? And you, because of a fit of rage, might just ruin all of that. And then we're back to square one.
and Catherine,
I'm trying to think clearly here, amidst the fact that my father might die today.
Edward, I'm not done. Cather, if being a tyrannical piece of trash that has murdered people is the reason why you want to kill him, then you should kill me too. Because I had a life before you guys, and I did terrible things. So realistically speaking, if you want to slit anyone's throat, you can go ahead and just go on a rampage. Do it. I'll open it up for you. But that being said, yes, Maybe Edward has a point, and that will be the only time I ever say that, Edward. So don't you ever get used to it. Cather, I hear you. I get it. And realistically speaking, I would prefer this man to die right here and now, or at worst, spend the rest of his days starving in a cell. But
The cells actually are kind of nice.
we need to Tarak. We need to find our next step, and he might hold that.
While this has been going on, Riniya, in the back of your head the whole time, Gratz has been talking to you about how killing that guard wasn't anything wrong, and how killing Newgate wouldn't be anything wrong. Just so you know. Continue.
Riniya.
Tight. Grips tighting.
Riniya.
What?
The difference between killing Newgate and the guard is, at simplicity, there's not much of a difference.
Newgate chose this. That's the difference.
I'm sorry. I'm not catching anything you guys are saying. Try again.
Oh, tech issues.
Cather, I personally think that killing the two isn't too much of a difference. It's both equally, it's both killing someone. Cather does have a point, though. Newgate chose to do this, so realistically speaking, he probably deserves it more than that guard. But that being said, evil people are still evil, so I have no sympathy for them. If you're curious as to why we would be more angry about the guard than Newgate, I feel like at its simplicity, the guard was, if they weren't put to sleep, were probably going to die anyways. At least that's my point of view.
Newgate's like tapping on you at this point, like trying to like, hey, I'm tapping out, you know,
Yeah.
like I'm okay.
Rini, can you let him breathe a little bit? I apologize.
Listen back to the uncomfortable one.
Oh,
For
Thanks.
Edward,
you.
for the sake that I do have some respect for you, I will let him live for now.
I
As
think-
as I walk away.
I think we should try to get as much information as we can. Maybe
then let him talk.
recollect.
We should maybe leave here first.
That's a great idea. And maybe get some people out of the city before armies show up?
We are not going to be able to do that, Edward. We talked about this.
Well-
The
What now?
the prison is on the lower level. Do you seriously want to try to walk through the streets?
I mean, theoretically, I asked my bats to show up here, like, when we got here. So if we just find, like, an outdoor-facing window, we might be able to just kind of hop on those and take a quick breather outside in some undetermined location.
I agree. But that being said, if we want information, if we really want information, trust me, as someone who used to know how to cover up information, someone's going to be here very soon, and someone's going to be here burning everything that could potentially incriminate. So we need to start searching through some stuff. We need to look at their resources, their documents. We need to scavenge through the offices, get what we can, and get out of here fast.
Okay, yes, you're right. Let's take advantage of what we have while we have it. Tarak,
Yeah.
how quickly do you think you could get us out? And how long do you think we have in here?
Well, taking into account the fact that at least 3 of us are natural-born sprinters, I don't know.
Worth a shot asking, I guess. So,
I give us 15 minutes, realistically. The guard probably spreading rumors as is.
I agree. Look around, get out of the city, talk to my father, and then consider next steps. How does that sound, everybody?
Sounds good to
I
me.
was checking all the masked boys for anything on their bodies.
okay. Each one of them has a dagger.
Just
Prodius screams the most. Praxius or Kravis and Mythic both have daggers that are slightly smaller. They don't have quite as intense of the screams. They both have, or each of them have a small set of small masks around their body that you can take. You don't know if they're magical or not. And then you could take the mask of each one of them. It does require you to separate it from the skull itself, but you could take that if you were looking for it.
Havel is going to take Prozius's mask.
Okay.
Like an,
How careful are you with that?
He's trying to keep it as intact as possible.
I'm more mean about how much gore
His
is left on the
face.
backside of the death.
Oh, the dude's dead.
Well, while Havel's doing this, I just walk
I'm
over
cleaning.
and say, we could just take the whole head, you know.
Modern problems
Don't
require
have to
marvelous
deal with
solutions.
blood and the rot.
It's
Fine.
okay, I'll deal with it as I chop it off
Okay.
Great.
and I'll bag it.
I'll
I can-
head over
I can-
to.
I can identify that
she's not
later.
Never mind.
Havel's gonna take the screaming dagger, but he's
Okay.
not gonna actually hold on to it. He's gonna put it in his bag.
Okay.
And he will also bag the all the skulls,
Okay. Yeah, all the little masks.
all the little masks. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, you get
Um,
about 16 or so between the three of them, of the little
Wow.
masks.
Until Riniya shows up
No.
again, because it looks like Riniya's having internet troubles. Ah, there we go. I'm going to... Edward's going to go over kind of to where the main area of the room is, kind of the end of the table where they were sitting.
Okay.
And Edward would like to look to see if there are any documents or, letters or anything like that in the general area, if there's a desk nearby. He just wants to see if there's anything important that he could maybe, read or
Yeah.
take with him.
Sorry. I
You're okay.
forgot about this. I just need to figure out what exactly the name of this place is again.
Yay, my favorite part of the paper dungeon, my favorite bit, where DJ looks through his stuff.
I hate you.
Add this to the compilation.
Meanwhile, Catherine's going to be
Meanwhile.
exploring the rest of the house.
Okay. As long
Okay,
as you stay close.
The house
Don't
is
go into the dead guy room.
It's. I wish I could give you. I have a map of it somewhere. I know I do. This one, I know I do.
I'll head over to Riniya real quick and just say, if we're going to be moving, I can carry the future corpse. You're good? You got it?
I didn't hear any of that.
Oh.
Okay.
I can carry the Edward's dad if we're going to be moving. No good?
I can't.
I'll type it to you over chat.
So, Edward, you get a few documents that the gist of them is that there's business and supplies that are coming from Lasania,
So
which you would know is a series of islands on the it's kind of like Oceania, where like all the islands represent like one continent, quote unquote. But that region is on the opposite side of Talira. Marencia would be the closest city that you know of to that area.
Okay. So just to recap, to make sure I got it all right, supplies are coming from Lassia.
Supplies and troops.
Supplies and troops are coming from.
Lasania.
How do you spell it?
You spell it Lasonia. Lasonia.
Okay. And that's nearby Marencia.
Yeah, you
Kind of.
you know that Lasonia, the closest city that you are aware of, you know that there's probably some other cities along the coast and stuff like that, but the closest coastal city on that side of the continent towards the southern portion of the continent is Marencia.
Okay. Perfect. Got it down. Thank you so much. That is valuable information. Can I take the note or whatever it is? Sweet. I would like to take it.
It
Perfect.
thoroughly hurts me that we don't pronounce that Lasenia. I don't know why.
Lasenia? I don't know why that hurts you either.
I got word back from Riniya, and she said, "Great." So I take Edward's dad, and kind of like I assume he's hogtied by like hands and feet are like connected.
Yep.
and so I kind of just put him over my shoulder like a satchel. So his arms and feet are here, and then I just carry him like a bag.
You see him like looking at like your stuff in your bag, trying to find his book before realizing.
No, the bag's on the right side. He's on. The
I mean,
left.
he's
Havel's
still
reading it.
around. And he like looks over at you and just like, oh.
Yep. I make sure to maintain a 5-foot distance between me and Havel at all points in time.
Okay, perfect.
What
What
spells
else
does
are
he
you
have?
doing? What spells did he have?
Yeah.
Are you asking about my dad's spells or Prazius' spells?
Your dad's spells.
Oh.
Prazius isn't a wizard. Your dad's a wizard.
That's true. I was assuming so. I'm curious too. Literally, Edward didn't even know he did magic. Like, What?
He has Detect Magic, Mage Armor, Magic Missile, Shield, Misty Step, Suggestion, Counterspell, Fireball, Fly, Greater Invisibility, Ice Storm, Cone of Cold.
Wow.
take the thing.
Can you
Take
like
the
take a
thing.
picture of that and send it to me?
It's the Mage in the.
Oh,
in
it's
the
just
monster
the
manual.
mage. Okay,
Yeah.
wonderful,
Are you
great.
gonna take the
I-
book, Ryan?
Yes, I need to. I'm going to inscribe all of these spells.
Yes. Thank you.
these are free real estate.
It's free real estate. You will need the materials and all that, but
Yeah, I will
All
need
of
the
them.
money and the materials, but we can make do with that. I'm okay
we can
with
do that. You can keep the book for now.
Wunderbar.
Very nice.
Someone invite Lydia.
Ooh, I can do that.
Yeah. Havel's going to join Edward in searching the rest of the rooms for documents. Or
The rest of this room.
The rest of the rooms. I'm not looking at this room anymore.
So you
Okay.
guys are in the Capitol building of Athala. There's probably about 120 rooms in here.
Well, I think
Ugh.
Cather also wanted to look in
Yeah,
other rooms. So
uh,
what if
for-
Havel and I joined him? At
Well,
this
I was
point?
gonna say it might be at this point. It'd probably be better. It'd be just easier. Myself and Melora can take some rooms while Havel and Edward take some rooms.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mark. Concern is that there might be
Is
like other
there an
guards
armory
here.
here?
Is there an army in here?
Armor.
Armory.
Oh, in the Capitol building? No.
Yeah, we could maybe just hit the like nearby rooms. I don't think we'd have time to hit all of them.
Yeah, we'll just say you guys can hit a few rooms. Cather and are you with Melora or Riniya? Did you say?
Melora.
Okay. You guys step into one of the rooms closest to you, and in it is it's a map room.
Ooh.
The war. You
Okay.
can't fight here. This is
Um,
the war room.
I will start looking for interesting and important looking things.
That is not helpful. Be specific. What are you looking for?
It's
Battle plan.
I mean, a map
Grab the
rooms,
maps.
yeah, like if there's any maps with markings on it, any notes
So
as
every
to
map ever.
future plans. If there's
Grab a map of the freaking continent.
Sure, I'll grab a map of the continent and the
Okay.
area.
Yeah, so you have a regional map of Athala. You're able to find a map of Talira.
Yes, we have a map of Talira, guys.
Yeah.
Hey.
We can
I'll say that you
more
also can
accurately
see.
navigate.
You can also see there is a map of Lacinia on the table in this room, and it looks like different X's on different islands in different spots.
Okay, I will also take that.
Riniya and Havel?
Edward
Um,
and Havel, I believe.
Edward and Havel. Okay,
Edward and
Riniya and Tarak. You guys look out, and the room that you guys stumble upon is an office.
I don't really know what we're looking for, but I'm going to look for stuff. Is
Okay,
it-
I'm going to do the same.
Nice.
Is there like a
Great.
name, like you know how like some desks
How there's, like,
have
a
like a
little name.
nameplate?
Yeah,
on
yeah,
the
yeah,
desk?
yeah. Travis Death, or not Travis Death. Travis Dead.
Does that ring any bells?
No.
Travis is dead. What happened to Travis?
Hmm.
Edward, if you happen to stop by, you know this is one of the members of the council that served with your dad.
Sure,
I
I'll
just-
say. So is Edward, Havel, Tarak, and Riniya all together right now?
No.
We'll say that you guys went in the same direction,
Oh,
and
sick.
they
I popped
they
my head out
broke
the
off
door.
into
I don't know what this name means. I think it's a name.
Edward says, "Oh."
Also, I don't
he's
know
one of
how
the
to
members-
read, but
It's okay.
We've been
He's one
working
of the
on
members
this.
of the council.
is he okay? Great.
Okay,
See ya.
Okay.
bye.
So what are you guys looking for in here?
I don't know. I
There's
I
a
can't
desk,
read,
a
so I
rug,
just
some
I
books.
start. Yeah, I throw some books in it. I grab some books. I pat the guy on the back. I say, "Here, hold these," and I put the books like on his stomach. I'm just really like grabbing random things and just throwing them in like my bag.
Okay.
I hand a
I'm looking-
paperweight to Riniya. I say, "I'm sure this is important." And I just grabbing stuff.
Okay, we'll say you get about 12 books, 2
I'm looting.
paperweights. Yeah, you get 2 paperweights, a couple quills. There's one of them that's like a peacock quill. You've never seen this like type of creature before.
Wow, what a rare dragon!
Renaya, what are you looking for?
Anything that looks fancy.
Okay, do you stay and help?
Monetary wealth. Quick, take the
Right.
pictures.
Havel,
Like
can
a
I-
fancy signature or like stamp or something.
Okay.
Okay, Havel's gonna
That's
do.
good.
If Havel passes by this room,
Mhm.
he's gonna peek in and he goes, "If you find any documents with his signature or anything like that, I can forge it." And then
Okay, yeah.
So, Renaya,
Signatures. I'm looking for
looking through his
signatures.
desk, and you find a couple documents that have all been signed Travis dead, and then you also, by looking through a couple of drawers, you also find a wax seal kit.
that's good. That's good.
That's cool.
Where's the
That's cool.
wax?
Okay,
Could
cool.
make candles with that.
Perfect. Havel and Edward, you guys move down a few doors. What's up,
Havel, do you have another thing?
Really quickly before I leave the main council room, there was a thing I wanted to do, but I forgot about it, and I just remembered.
What is it?
The Cerberus.
Okay, the dead Cerberus. Yep.
How big is its teeth?
One tooth is about the size of your torso.
I'm going to
That's
try to
fun.
harvest a tooth so I can make a weapon out of it.
Yes.
Roll. Roll an animal handling check.
This
Or
not be
survival
survival.
check.
I'm skinning an animal.
Or a survival check.
I don't know if this is messed up. I don't know if like PETA will come at me. Can I skin this animal too?
No, it's
Do
fine.
not have enough time to skin this animal.
Can I skin some of the animal, like enough for a
You-
cloak?
I have a
With
question.
the help of Melora.
I was
Laura
actually
wouldn't
going
do
to.
it.
I was
Laura's
actually
not
going to
there.
ask if I could help. Do I think that this would provide any for my jobs? Do I think that this would potentially have any good elements for me?
Cerberus blood, maybe some of the venom that creates the lava type stuff, you know.
Okay.
So I'll say this: you guys can either have enough time to skin and harvest some of the Cerberus, or you can go check out a room.
I want the Cerberus. If I'm going to be honest, I don't care about the rest of the rooms.
I mean, to be fair, I'm useless in the room situation.
Okay, so we'll say
Just
Riniya
have
and
a
Edward.
paperweight.
We'll say that Riniya and Edward went to Travis Death's
Oh, but all that paper.
dead, Travis Dead's office, and then Havel and Tarak, you guys stayed, and go ahead and roll a survival check. One of you with advantage.
How's your survival?
I have a -1. What's your survival?
Oh, I have a +4.
Great. Yeah, I'm giving you help.
Thanks, Dad. Yeah. Hey, one of them was a 1, but the other was an 18 on die, which makes that into a 22.
Yeah. So Havel, you're like, this tooth would be really cool, and Tarak just comes up to it, hugs it, and then rips it out of its jaw. You
I
guys
got you
then
this.
spend.
I strap it to my backpack.
I got you a present.
It's probably about 50 pounds by itself. It's heavy.
Yeah. Havel's got like it's the 100-liter going uphill.
Yeah, we'll see if that becomes a determining factor or not. But over the next probably 10 or so minutes while everybody else is looking through the rooms, Tarak, doesn't really care about bodily fluids or being surrounded by them.
I take
So
a little bit of blood.
Yeah, he takes some blood. You like crawl your way to the back of the throat through the head and rip out
Yeah.
like some of the
By the way,
stuff
I
that
still
produces
have
that.
Edward's dad on me.
Bro, if I can get a weapon forged out of a Cerberus tooth, you know how rad that would be.
I just like I pop my head up through the torso. I'm like, oh, we can do that.
His dad's like squirming as he can't breathe while he's
Hey,
still in the
squish!
service
Hey,
mess.
stop that! You're squishing things. This is real important. You don't
Yeah.
want to damage the venom sacs. That would be very bad for you.
Yeah, you get 2 venom sacs, you get a tooth, you get, we'll say 10 vials of blood.
Can we try to get some of its fur?
Yeah,
I'm
you
just
can
ripping
skin all-
out tufts of it.
I'll say you're able to cut off about 1 cloak's worth of fur.
Yes. Okay. I just want enough to make a cloak out of Cerberus fur because that might give us some special properties, and if it does, we need to give that to Edward because man,
Hey, he
he's
already
not
has a
having a
cloak.
good time again. He already
Yeah,
has.
he has a
He
cloak
needs a
now.
Yeah,
better
I
cloak.
gave him a cloak of protection.
Yeah, I have.
Never
+2
mind. You don't
AC.
need a better cloak. We give that to Riniya.
Renai already has way too many magic items. You're the one that needs
Yeah.
stuff.
I'm
I-
stocked full.
I'm already fire resistant.
No, you know, Cather, you know,
We're just too
Tarak.
jacked.
Yeah. Anyway, so that's what you guys get.
Hold on, you know the scenes
Great.
when somebody's like searching through something in like a desk or something and things are flying in the air behind
It's
them?
just organs.
It's just organs and like.
Oh,
pieces of
gosh.
Cerberus.
That's
Oh,
so gross.
no.
On that
Oh,
beautiful
no.
note, we're actually going to take our break, you know?
Yeah.
so
Oh,
we'll be
great.
back in like 10 minutes. Hopefully,
Oh,
we're able to keep some of these technical difficulties down to a minimum. We'll hope and try. But yeah, we'll be right back, guys. Thanks for sticking around.
Traditional paper dungeon stream.
It seems like that's always the case.
Hi guys, welcome back. So where we left off, they had just skinned the cat. They had stolen
dog.
the mail.
Semantics.
You know, I don't like cats, so I'd rather be a cat. You know. But yeah, you guys all are in your separate collective rooms, and you all hear footsteps coming from the very, very end of the long hallway coming towards you guys at this point.
Dang, can I
Fireball.
say something just small real quick to Riniya before that happens? I
Yeah.
know that sucks, but
Go for it.
okay. Before that, when Edward gets in the room with Riniya, at first he's quiet. He's just, looking through things. He looks angry. But then he'll turn to Riniya while filing through things and say, listen, I just want to thank you for not letting them kill my father. Thank you for sparing his life. I know I've come to terms that this might be the end of his road. And I can't even perceive what that will be like. But for now, just getting the chance to talk to him. That... I hope it's enough.
Are you okay?
As okay as you could be.
That's fair.
I don't know what I'll do after this. But we must do what we must. And he just kind of turns and keeps shuffling through papers.
So, you guys all kind of like, cool, we got what we want. And then you can hear the footsteps in the distance. It's far away, but it's probably on the other side of the building. This building just has a massive hall in the middle of it. But there are still, it's just a good reminder that there are still people in this building.
I stick my head out into the hallway. I think that's probably our cue to take leave of this place.
Probably a good idea.
I guess we head... I head back to the main room where everybody is.
Yeah, you guys all reconvene together.
Is there a teleportation circle here back to the prison?
Not in this
Not in
room.
this
There
room.
is one in the building.
Okay.
Make a note of that.
Theoretically, our bat should be outside, so if we can find like a window. Anyone find any windows? Do we know of any outward-facing window?
Did we see any on our
Escapade?
spread?
Yeah, you know that there's a couple. As you guys went down, you're towards the end of the building, and so you know that at the end of the hall, opposite to where the footsteps are coming, there's a pretty large window.
Yes, have we?
Yeah, right?
And have a look outside, like is like the front door nearby?
There is. You guys aren't on the basement floor.
Oh, we're in the basement.
No, you're not on the basement.
Oh, you mean the first level?
Yeah,
In
you're
the
not
first
on.
floor?
You're not on ground level.
Okay, basement would mean underground.
Yes,
Well, we're in a
Sorry.
mountain.
you're on the second floor.
I was confused.
Yeah, you're on the second floor. You can't get to the entrance.
Okay.
You can look through the window though if you'd like.
I'm sorry. No, sure, yeah. I'm gonna peek out front. Is
Okay.
there any commotion going on in the city?
In the city, you can't see the city, but you can see from where you're at. Just in front of you, there is a golden band that goes through the center of kind of this plaza with trees that circle it. And there's a few people kind of milling about. It doesn't look like anybody's been informed of anything though.
Okay. Havel's gonna go back to the council room,
Okay.
and okay, Ryan, let's think of semantics here. Which way does the door open?
To enter the council room?
Does it open in? to the
Yeah.
council room?
Yeah, is that the room
That's
that you're talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, it opens in.
Okay, that's a fire hazard. But perfect for what I need. Havel, with the help of Tarak.
Uh-huh. Well, I want to
Um,
know what you're doing before I
yeah.
help you.
Can we like drag Cerberus in front of the doors so that way no
No.
one can get in? Okay.
Don't we want to like move? Like leave this place?
Yes, I don't want anyone getting into the council room though. But you know what? It's fine. Let's just go.
Yeah,
Forget
okay.
it.
Great.
Yeah, it's unfortunately a very, very large creature. Maybe if all 6 of you guys rolled really, really well.
I count as large when pushing her. I'm a horse.
So does
yeah,
Riniya.
you need several horses. You guys are welcome to try it if you want. Not the 2 of you wouldn't be able to do it, but if like all 6
It's
of you
okay.
guys want to try,
It's
I
okay.
am
Don't-
not
let's
touching
just-
that thing.
Let's
Okay.
If you wouldn't touch it, you'd be holding onto a rope. Let's go.
perfect. So
To the window.
you guys go to the window.
To the walls.
Perfect.
Yes.
You guys go up to the window. It can't open. But it's a large bay window.
I look out. I try to
Don't
image my
break it.
bat. Okay, this is where the window is. Triangulate your
Don't.
position off to me. Bring the other bats with you. You know, you're hovering around.
Mhm.
I'm gonna try to bring him near the window.
Okay.
Don't-
After a little while, you can see the shadows before eventually a bat does kind of hover in front of the window looking at you guys.
Is that my
Correct.
bat?
Yeah, we'll say it's your bat.
Correct.
Yeah.
There are people milling about. We should either be very quiet or very quick.
Well, I mean, we have bats, and this is the only way out. I think we should just take it.
Okay.
If it's
Riniya,
already
you want to
here.
punch the window?
Yeah.
Going upstairs.
I don't know. Punch the
Uh,
window.
I'm gonna
Okay.
tell my bat to switch and be the last to come down, and just have him cycle down.
Okay, perfect.
Edward-
Renai, go ahead and roll an attack.
Edward thinks about Harry.
Ooh, ooh. Ah.
I'm porn.
Is that your bat's name?
Yeah, we've already established this.
That's
I
a
just-
26 to hit.
Yeah,
I
you
couldn't
definitely hit the
remember if
window.
that
Roll some damage. Strength.
1
What's
plus your
your strength?
strength,
5?
right?
5.
Nice. Yeah, you go in and you shatter the glass. It's not a stained glass window, but it has panes to it with like metal kind of wrought work that goes through it. So you shatter the glass and manage to dent enough of the wrought work that Tarak, after that, you're able to grab and rip it out. So between the 2 of you guys, you just kind of rip this window out of its frame. And then Riniya, your bat is actually the first to come in after Tarak has him circle.
Sugar! And I'm gonna get on sugar.
Perfect. You get on sugar and begin to fly away, and you guys are able to rotate through your bats. All of you eventually
Harry!
getting onto your bats.
That's the most pains that Window has ever experienced.
Oh my goodness.
You can leave.
Well, I made the DM leave, so I guess you
We
guys
fly
next
off
time,
into the
but-
sunset.
Yeah, right.
Good game,
Uh,
guys. See you
we
next
We
week.
did
won!
Yeah,
Same
we won the
to
campaign.
you.
We'll start the new campaign next week.
Check out Table Scraps
You'll
sometime. It'll be
you'll
awesome.
also notice that Grant won't be a part of that one.
Yep.
And,
Getting kicked
no,
from mine too.
It was worth it for the pun.
And we're not
So-
reviewing this one shot.
You guys all get into your onto your bats. Where are you going?
We should probably fly towards the exit.
Outside the city.
Yeah,
Edward,
you guys
like
all
up the
rush
mountain,
off,
probably.
flying out past the walls of Athala. Now where are you going?
Probably on the back of the mountain, I would imagine.
Yes.
Ooh.
Edward, you know the surrounding area maybe better than us. I'm regretting this. I'm also shouting over the wind. I'm regretting this as I say it. Where do you think we should wait? I've studied a topographical area of the surrounding place. I think to myself, I remember I was checking for where these orcs would hide if I was them, which means that I would know the best hiding spots.
Okay.
Mm.
I direct to one of those.
Okay.
Edward
we'll
yells real
say-
quick over the wind. He yells, "Well, my estate is pretty big."
No.
That's in Athala.
Catherine, not
That's
even
in
yelling.
Athala. You
No.
don't make decisions anymore, okay? That was your last
Hey,
one.
it's not just a house; it's a large piece of land.
I don't
Yeah.
want to say.
Yes.
Actually, no, wait. His mother's there. Let's go.
Right. Edward changed his mind.
You guys take off. We'll say that there's kind of there's a river system that goes
Mm-hmm.
not through Athala, but close to it. Just a couple miles down the river system, there actually ends up being a kind of a bank that gets. There's not necessarily a cave, but the hill goes up and over, and then the stream cut through the hill, and the bank is kind of dug around beneath it, so it creates kind of this grotto or this underside to this hill, basically, that you guys had access to, and is large enough that all 6 of your guys' bats could fit in. And so you direct them this way, all landing on the banks, and able to take a little bit of a rest now that you're out of the city.
Well,
we should go
that was
to
incredibly
Harantha.
successful. Go towards Harantha?
Yes,
Correct. I agree.
that is where
How to
the rest.
follow.
That is where the rest of our allies are.
That's fine with me. How soon do you think everyone will be capable of going?
We can go now. I'm ready.
I mean,
Is everyone okay with this?
Riniya does not look great.
I'm just saying,
And
I think a
is-
good number of us don't look stellar.
I think
No
rest-
powers.
I think resting is the better choice right now.
I agree.
I think 8 hours and then just go
And then
real
just-
fast.
And go.
Edward says, "What are we gonna do about him?" And he points at his dad.
We keep. an
I mean,
eye
right
on
now
him.
he's making a very excellent satchel.
You
It's
think
pretty
you could go
noisy.
in there while you sleep?
Oh yeah. I'm like look, when orcs go to sleep, their muscles lock up like a vice.
Oh gosh.
So
All right, that's
it's
enough
not going
description.
The orc seize up when they go to bed.
their muscles are in full tense. It's harder to stab them in their sleep if the muscles are tense.
They don't
They-
even
they-
have to
they
lift
close
any
their-
weights. They're just
They close their
always-
eyes.
Lexi.
Yeah, they close their eyes. They go lax for like 2 seconds, and they just.
See, their
I
pump,
feel,
their workout happens at night.
you know how there's like the machines that you like strap to yourself where they just give you like little shocks to make you like
Yeah.
tense your abs.
Yeah.
That's what orcs do throughout their whole night. They just
You see, we came from elves, which
Like
go into a
popping.
trance where you're still semi-aware. So they just elevated that to being in a constant workout, but you don't gain the awareness.
Wow, I really didn't think this was gonna be a lore stream.
Well, it turned out it is.
Treat. This is a treat. for
Welcome
us.
to Aaron's
So-
lore
Yeah, I was
corner.
gonna say it's always a lore stream. Aaron's here.
I
Are
am.
you guys going to bed?
Yes.
We're going to try
Apple
He
again.
wants to
Taking
snuggle
first
with his father.
watch.
I'm just kidding.
I'm sleep. Good night.
Go to bed.
I'll
Sweet.
take,
Havel's
I'll
gonna
take
take
first
first.
watch with Havel.
I will wake up towards the end.
Oh
Oh,
my
perfect.
gosh.
Everybody begins to go to sleep aside from
Oh.
Havel and Cather, unless someone wants to do something.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Edward will wait a bit into the night, and then he wants to talk to Havel, but it'll kind of mess it up if Cather's there.
Well, it's
But
a shame because Cather's there.
I
so-
know Cather's there. You'll probably get up anyways and do
No
this. Are we cool with
cares.
this happening right now? Does anyone want
I
to do
should-
anything before
I
night
should
happens?
also state, once again, just to reconfirm how exactly orcs and their bats sleep, is we sleep sitting up kind of in like arms around knees, and then the bat is just directly around us and their wings cover the front of us. So it just makes a cone of bat. So I
Go to
just
bat, my favorite
disappear.
spell.
into bat.
Cone of bat.
Yes.
Cool.
Which also means that this poor wriggling man is just like, oh.
That's a third
Darkness.
level invocation.
Yeah. Orcs gain it as a race feature.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So, Edward, are you going to talk to Havel?
Yeah, Edward will wait until it's like dark out, everyone's kind of sleeping or so.
Havel.
And Edward will wake up quietly and kinda
Havel's gonna
sneak out.
do. Just so you're aware
Havel.
of what Havel is doing.
Okay.
Havel has brought out the screaming dagger and the
Okay.
mask.
Okay.
Well, one, he asks Cather. He's like, Cather, can you? I don't. Is it like a Jello cup? Can you just like remove the contents of the bowl? I need the mask. But like empty, preferably.
I pull out the head. I look at the mask. I look at the head.
If you like pat the top, does it like all you know,
I
What are you wanting to fall out?
the head.
I put
No,
my,
it's not a helmet. It's a mask.
I put my hand towards the top of the mask,
Okay.
and I kind of try and dig my hands in just a little bit,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna take my other hand and put it at the other end.
Okay.
I'm gonna try.
It's like a can
I'm
opener.
gonna try.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and take it off.
And
Okay.
he's just gonna crowbar it.
Over the course,
We're good.
I mean, he's undead.
If I have to, I'll take
And
my knife.
He's continuing to decay. Oh, with using your knife, you're able to kind of, almost like skinning a cat or any other animal.
Skinning a cat. Why is it always a
Why
cat?
was that the example I come back to?
Well, here's the
Because-
thing. There's
because
a
the
phrase
cows-
called skinning the cat.
Is there?
I thought-
Or-
There actually is. Yeah.
I thought that was an exercise. Also, I thought we were done with it. I'm sorry, Lydia.
It's okay.
So-
I can't see your screen, right?
You just slowly kind of peel away. Just look one cut at a time until
Okay.
you're able to remove the mask. There's still little bits of
Great.
gore and some of the details and everything like that, but you
Great.
now have
Just still a PG-13 stream.
you now have a skull with some gore on it and the mask with some gore on it.
I hand him the mask.
I didn't know that Prazius was an ogre.
And then
A little detail: the ball that floats around his chin drops when you remove the mask from the head.
Interesting.
I grab the ball.
You have a ball of gold.
He hands me the mask, and I'm just like, cheers. And I'm going to sit crisscross in front of the fire, and I'm going to ritual cast identify
On the mask.
on the mask.
Okay.
That's big
The
brain.
mask is not magical.
The ball.
Is the ball magical?
And the ball is not magical either.
Is
This is
his
lame.
head magical?
No.
Dang
I
it.
grab the objects, and I go, "Yoop," and I take the dagger.
I will collect them again and put them in the
Okay.
bag.
You
I
didn't
take
check
the
it
dagger,
before.
and I ritual cast identify on the dagger.
Okay, the dagger is magical.
Great.
Where's what I'm looking for?
It's also cursed.
Yes.
First.
Only a little cursed, though.
I think it's
Just kind of
I
screams
think
at
it's a
you.
lot
It's
of
scared.
cursed.
Just like most of it cursed.
It's like those mushrooms from the Feywild.
Yeah,
You know-
yeah.
DJ, I so
You
wish
know-
I still had those mushrooms.
It has
It's-
venom in it since Havel was cursed.
You know, it's a +1 sword, short sword, that can do up to 3d6 or 4d6 damage, depending. You do know there's a curse that comes with it. It does not give you the details of the curse.
Lame.
What a
Lame.
useless spell.
Identifies lame. Can't believe I used up the
Yeah,
slot
ritual.
for that.
Yeah. I can't believe you ritual cast that using that.
No,
slot,
I
you
could
know?
I could have had a different spell aside from identify.
Whole
I could have
20
had, like-
minutes.
Anyways,
you know that you don't take a spell slot for ritual casting, right?
I know.
Okay, cool.
I,
Cool.
I
No,
was
it
saying
means he
like
could've
like
chosen a
prepared
different
spell,
spell.
like known
Oh,
spells.
yes, I see.
Like I can't believe I wrote this in my spell book instead of something else.
Yes, I mean it's a good spell.
I wrap that in some cloth and put it in my bag, and I'm like, we'll get that removed later. And then Havel's just gonna. I have like 100 gold that I didn't get rid of.
Okay.
I don't have the materials for it. Can I at least start the process of like inscribing some of the spells? Like I don't have to finish it, obviously. I just like
So
from the spell book.
you're a first level wizard,
Yes.
right? So some of the higher level spells, you don't even know how you would begin to transcribe them. Like
That's fair.
they're so
That's fair.
complicated that you can't even comprehend it. You said you had 100 gold.
Yeah, and if I can't understand the arithmetic, I won't bother until later.
Yeah,
Like,
I'll say for
realistically
probably
speaking,
anything. I'll say at this point you might be able to do maybe like first and second level spells. You can't cast second level spells at this point because you don't have the
Yeah.
mana to do so, but you can at least write them down.
What?
Gonna need
what
more
spell does he
lands
have
for
again?
that.
I don't have a monster manual on me right now.
But I'll
Does
say
anyone have a monster manual?
I do.
I'll say that you have enough to
someone
transcribe
tell me
one
what the-
spell.
Can you tell me what the mage thing is? I thought. I didn't think. Is it 100 gold to transcribe something?
It's
Yeah.
50 gold, but it's 50 gold worth of materials that you technically don't have. I'm being generous.
I mean, fair. If I don't have the materials, then I won't do
No,
it.
it's fine. No, you got enough to transcribe one spell. You can either do detect magic, mage armor, magic missile, or shield.
I would say-
Um,
I mean, I know what I would vote.
I have all of those spells except for one, I think,
Hey,
There
which
you
is
go.
magic missile.
Hey,
There you go. It's a good
that's
spell.
a good
That's the one I
spell.
would've gotten.
Yeah.
Sure. I transcribe magic missile.
There you go, dude. It doesn't cost you anything, but there you go. So yeah,
Okay, so I can add that to my.
you can
My
add it to
spells.
your list of known spells.
For future reference, I have sent you the picture in text form.
Thank you.
Yeah. Did you do anything else?
Not currently. I don't have it. That was everything,
Oh,
really.
okay.
Yes. Does that mean
Well-
Edward can do his thing now?
Yes.
Well,
Or does
well,
Catherine have a
well,
thing?
hold on here.
No.
Cather's
Back in
the
your
one.
hole, Grant.
Cather's the one who's actually awake right now.
Didn't you say you were asleep too? By the way.
Edward?
Yeah.
No, Edward was pretending to sleep.
Oh, okay. Well, if you're pretending to sleep, Cather probably gets like an opening
Priority.
before
He's
you
first on the
there, yeah.
stack.
Yeah, I agree.
Go for it, Catherine. Let's go.
Yeah. While we're just sitting there, keeping an eye out, I'll just look over at Havel as he's busy inscribing stuff. Are you worried about Riniya?
Hevel looks up from his spell book. Cather, I've never really had a family, at least not one that I cared about. I'm mortified.
Well, I don't know if you really care my reasoning as to why, but just keep an eye on her.
I don't have the capacity to protect people. That's not necessarily what I'm good at. It wasn't what I was born to do.
Well, neither
But
was
I will say this: if at the end of the day I can make sure that anyone makes it out of here alive, it's going to be Riniya.
It's good enough.
How about you? We did. I mean, I know we didn't necessarily have the most glorious victory lap after getting rudely awoken, but
Well.
we did kill Prozzies.
I'm just glad it's over. For Melora's sake. At least for the most part.
I think the terrifying part is that I have an inkling it's not.
Yeah, me too.
Gather.
Yeah.
We didn't necessarily get a lot of time to catch up. And I'm not going to take up too much time as I'm thoroughly exhausted.
So am I.
But I'm glad to have you back, friend. I was worried about you and Melora. I was very irritable while you guys were gone. I guess before I knew it, I sort of missed having someone keeping me accountable that wasn't Riniya. And
At the end of the day, I want you to know that I really do care about you. I care about all of you. And I'm sorry that I betrayed you. When I first met you, I did nothing but lie. I did nothing but lie to all of you. And out of a selfish desire to achieve what Prosius and them wanted, power. I had power, I lost power, and I wanted my throne back. And I was foolish enough to believe that I could drag innocent, wonderful people along with me.
Havel, you want to know why I don't want to kill someone like you when I do Edward's father?
I mean, I feel like it helped me sleep at night. It'd be nice to know why you don't want me dead. I keep doing that then in that case, you know?
Because you changed. And you have sought to change and to right some of your wrongs. In a weird way, you remind me of me. But we don't really have time for that story.
Another time, I suppose. Cather, I messed up a long time ago. I made a mistake, but realistically speaking, it wasn't a mistake. I willingly tuned out my comrades. I threw them under the bus, and for what? I don't know. When we were fighting Prosius, I almost ran. The first time. Second time, I was pissed.
But you didn't.
Through some form of divine intervention, I suppose, I'm not sure. Or whatever feeble amount of courage I feel like I can embody and muster. Anyways, to put it simply, I'm trying to change. I haven't changed, I'm trying to change. I, moving forward, want to kill my past, in a sense. I want to be rid of it. I want to be rid of Havel Sigart. I don't know what that means, but it's what I've decided to do.
I lift up my my water skin. And then here's to a new Havel.
Havel is the mask within range for me to reach. As soon as you like lift to cheers, Havel picks up the mask and goes,
To a new Athala.
Now, just because I am curious though, has Havel always been your name?
I feel like before Father Grendel found me, it might have been a different one. But there was the one that he gifted me. I don't know what it means. I don't know why he chose that name, but it,
well,
I don't know.
If you want to, by no means feel that you have to. But I know there's a man back home who wanted to change. And one of the first things that he did was got a new name. Just an idea.
Perhaps. Tarak did bestow me a name. I do. I am half orc now, apparently.
Is that how that works?
Yeah, apparently in their culture, if you're gifted a name or granted a name by an orc, you're orcish. I am the wolf that walks the path.
A tiefling to a half-orc. Now that's an interesting story.
I mean, I was human before, so realistically speaking, I've gone through 3 different races. It's kind of impressive, actually.
Yeah, who knows? Maybe you might be a half-elf next.
I really hope not. No offense.
None taken. Yeah. After that, Catherine will just kind of sit in silence.
Yeah. Havel's gonna go back to his book. Edward?
Edward, do you want to do what you were gonna do, or are you gonna
Yes.
hold off now?
Edward does.
He's gonna. Are you gonna bail? You gonna bail?
I'll try to make it quick. We'll
Combination.
try to make it
Like
quick.
you could make Grant not do a
Right,
thematic
exactly.
thing.
It's
Do it.
about the
Do it.
theatrics. So Edward will kind of wake up and quietly, get out of his sleeping bag or whatever it's called, bedroll,
He's bedroll.
and he'll kind of walk up to. Are you guys around a fire? I would imagine
Yeah.
so.
Yeah.
It's not important.
Yeah.
He walks up to the fire, shows up in the firelight, and looks over to Havel. He knows Cather is there. He's talking in a hushed voice, but he's talking to Havel. He says, I know somebody in the city. Somebody who I know, without a doubt, is on our side. If we can't be here to do something about this, I know he could.
Edward, we're going. First things first, we need to find a place to put your father. Whatever work we're planning on doing, we can't do it with him on it. And utmost importance, it's our responsibility to relay the information that we have, being that Prosius and his lackeys are dead, to all standing officials that need to know. I think going to the council is our best move right now. What we do from there is fully dependent on what the council decides. But Edward, I'm going to be honest. Like you said, we're not politicians.
You're not a
It-
politician. You forget my father was one.
Are you a politician?
I could be. But that's besides the point. This man, he has connections. He has resources. He knows
Sure.
the people that my father knew. You're talking about the council. My father said that several of them were dead, the ones that weren't with Prosius.
No, I'm not talking about the Athalan Council.
Ah, yes. Yes, another city's council. I agree. We should, in fact, rally the troops, whatever we need to do. But listen, we could get a bat behind the walls, undetected. I know where this man sleeps. I've been working on a spell. I could get the information to him. We get in, we lower ourselves, I say what I need to say, and we leave. Easy,
Who are you-
simple, quick.
Who are you talking about? Might I ask? I apologize.
He's my friend Charles. I've known him my whole life. My father, he worked for my father. Charles did.
If you remember, you met him, Havel, when you were in.
I was gonna say,
Edward's
did I meet
mansion.
him in the
Yeah,
mansion?
he's the butler that found you in like the laundry room.
Yeah, I was just making sure. The butler.
Yes, but he's more than that. You know that library we were at? The Scholar's
Sure.
Guide? Well, apparently they have their fingers all over the world. A good force. As you know, you met Leshka. He's been everywhere. Well, Charles has his connections. And I can assure you, Charles is not a fan of this Prosius fellow. I met with him before I left. Charles knows people. He could actually do something, get people out. I feel like this is our only chance, my only chance, to really make something happen.
Edward.
Take it or leave it.
Edward. You did make something happen. You took down the tyrannical leader. You
Might-
liberated Athala.
It doesn't feel like it. There's still the
It's
one
not
out
going
there.
it's not going to feel like it. Things don't fix themselves instantly. There is no clean solution. After saving the world from calamity, you think that the world just simply goes back to normality? No,
No.
there's time to recuperate. There are people that make efforts to try to heal the damage that has been done, cover up the marred edges, and I'm sorry, but we have connections too. I think our efforts would be faster and much more effective than whatever Charles can do. And that is what I firmly believe. I think that doing that, giving Charles the information and having him be the reliant source to relay it, is putting him in danger.
He's been in danger for years. He can handle it.
And what if he doesn't?
Then he falls with
And
Athala.
then we lose our only...
I feel like we haven't even given the people a chance. We run in there, we kill the tyrannical leader, sure, but obviously there are people still dedicated to this fellow. And
All
there's
of
still
the
the one.
peop-
And
all
we
of
haven't
the
even given the
people-
people a chance to make a decision about it. They don't even know what's happened.
All of the people in Athala are either pro-Prosius for whatever reason, or in prison, and if not in prison, they're dead.
Edward turns to Cather and says, "And what do you think about all this? Clearly there must be more to this than just Prosius."
I think that there is, but I think that there isn't anything more we're going to find out right now. Whoever Prosius was working for was likely someone of the Fae, meaning that the only true way that we could do anything is by going back to the Feywild, which I don't think any of us really want to do.
No.
And besides that, none of us are equipped or capable of fighting one.
I'm sorry.
Hold on.
But-
Edward holds up his finger to Havel. He does. You can talk over him if you want, but he does that. What are you gonna do,
I'm going to
Havel?
let you talk this one time.
Okay,
You
good.
better start talking, though,
Okay,
or
good.
else I'm going to cut your
Um,
finger.
Havel says, "Why do you think I'm here,
Edward, you mean?
Cather?" Yeah, Edward. Edward says. I did it again. Edward says, "Why do you think I'm here, Cather? Clearly there has to be more than this. I have an inside. I care about Athala. I'm starting to think maybe I'm not here by mistake. What do you want me to do? Stand on the sidelines while there's a chance to give some relief?
You're not that useful. None of us are.
You're starting to
think
sound
we-
like my father, Havel.
Who do you think we are, Edward? I'm an ex-criminal. Cather, I don't even know what he did in a past life. All I know is he's potentially a soldier. You're a bard. You sing and cast spells and inspire, which wonderfully, but what does that help us in this situation? Tarak is a pacifistic orc, and Riniya is currently fighting with the devil deep inside her. We're not all that powerful. We struggled to take down Prosius. We went months on the defensive. Months. What are we
Edward,
gonna do to save a city? We're not gonna heal it. We don't have that kind of magic.
Edward doesn't respond to Havel, and he keeps looking at Cather, and he just says, quieter this time, "Cather, why do you think I'm here?"
Edward, it's not always so easy. From what I know, when I was trying to get out, when Molo and I were trying to get out, Prozius turned everyone to his cause. Anyone who didn't either left or was killed on the spot. Anyone else that was anywhere in between either aligned with him for the sake of their own lives or kept quiet and are few and far between. Anyone who actually cared about Athala left. And at this point, the only people who are left are those who see it as an opportunity for power.
Wait, you said some left? Do you know? Did that really happen?
Before they teared down the temples, Prozius gave one chance. One chance for anyone who felt like it to leave and to never return. Anyone who did not leave at that moment and did not ally with Prozius was killed, along
So-
with the temples.
There are still Athalans out there then. They're not here, but they're out there. Charles, he could have made it alive.
Somewhere, yes. Probably in nearby cities.
I'm going to trust you on this. I do hope that we can rebuild. I don't care about there, you know. I'd really like it if the city could remain standing, but if not, I know there are armies coming. Cather, I need to tell you about something. When I was in the main offices, I found this, and Edward shows the little note that he says. Edward says, there are supplies and troops coming from Lasagna. That's south. It's close to Merencia. That's the closest coastal city. There's going to be some cataclysm.
I pull out a map
Of
the. It was of the same area, right?
yeah, you
Lyra.
call it the map of Lasnia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lasagna.
You pull out this map. Just, I'll be right back.
Yeah,
One second.
and looking at the letters, I look at the map. Well, this tracks as I show both Havel and Edward the map.
That's
Oh,
right.
yes,
Our
the
DM
islands.
draws maps.
Wow, that's beautiful.
yeah,
DJ.
DJ. That looks really good.
You
Thank
should,
you.
you should send a picture to the Discord. Exclamation point Discord.
I can do that.
Yes, it seems like this might be where from these supplies of troop are coming from. I was going to say something after we got rid of your father.
Oh,
But yeah.
could use a little discretion.
By the way,
hopefully.
Havel.
Go ahead.
Yes, I used to be a soldier.
And yes, I like music. I never really liked politics anyways.
You know, that was really wonderful. Really, I feel like I know you guys so much deeper now.
All right.
You know, up until this point, I was lost.
So, as you guys are talking about this and Howell's getting sassy, you hear a splash. In
I
the
swear
nearby
to God.
Look over.
As you look over, you see Mallous
Okay,
walking up.
that's fine.
Yes! We gotta boop him.
Yes. I
just
I kind
slowly-
of just give a wave.
Walking
I said
forward,
I swear to God.
and he just
Oh.
like looks at you.
Oh, Edward's actually
Is-
scared.
Yeah,
That's right. Okay, keep going.
he just like looks at you guys with his featureless face, the little crown of light around the top of his head, turns his head,
Does he
and then he just grabs Riniya and walks away.
What is he?
Okay.
Oh.
It's a god.
He's-
I'm sure it'll be fine.
No, that's not. That can't be a god. Did you see that thing?
That's
It's
Mallous.
It's Malice.
That's
It's
Dude,
Mallous.
let him take Riniya?
That's
Yes,
Mallous,
he's
the
the god of the
that she
arcane.
serves.
You know what's stranger is it's less strange the fact that we are now currently it's less strange the fact
He's
I'm
getting
not
away.
terrified,
We're just-
and more so that I'm used to the fact that of seeing a god.
Are we going to?
Hey, Malice, could you just drop her off in a Harantha when you're done?
He doesn't respond.
Malice,
walks away.
we're going to Harantha. If she's not back by morning, you better
Malice,
drop her off
please.
there.
He just kind of like turns
Please.
and for
Please.
the first time since you guys have met Malice, those of you who have met him, he's always had this childlike demeanor of like curiosity and happiness, but he turns and he's pissed.
Yeah,
Oh,
honestly.
please.
Dad, Dad.
Come on,
then he just
go on. Go ahead and smite me, you piece of driftwood.
Smite me down, Zeus.
Anyways.
You don't have the ball.
Guys, out of game. On the bright side, Malice is okay.
Hey, he's
Yeah, but
alive.
Riniya's gone.
Okay, like he's not dead. Okay, that's
Real,
right.
He
real
angry.
quick, do you guys have anything else that you want to talk about?
Havel's just going to say, I'm going to be entirely honest now that we've seen God.
Still not convinced.
Edward, you wouldn't be convinced if Lauren Tari came and slapped you in the face.
Oh my goodness, why is it so true?
Whatever happens after Harantha is entirely up to you guys. I'm going back to Marencia, at least for a little bit, at least for a second. You guys can come with me if you want. You don't have to, but I want to go back to Marencia.
You said it's on the coast?
It's on the coast.
Sure.
Wait, weren't we going to go elsewhere?
We can,
Where?
I can teach you
What
guys how
happened to the whole talking to the council?
Well,
We're going to
I haven't
Harantha
seen
first,
time.
You're going to
and
Okay.
then
Harantha
we're
first.
going to Marencia. You gotta
Okay,
listen,
good.
Edward.
Listen, it's been.
God.
I'm sleepy.
Of
Hopefully we can.
course, sure.
Hopefully Athala can be revealed. That's all I'm saying.
I'm gonna
I'm
wake
going
up
to go to bed.
Tarak, and I'm going to bed.
Okay.
You're waking up, Tarak. I'm going to bed. And
I peek out through the wings of the bat,
Fast asleep.
and I just go,
Riniya got spirited away by
again?
God. Yeah,
She better be back by midnight.
that's what I said. And then he got mad at me. The
you're all-
audacity of this man. The audacity of this god.
You guys just start back talking to a god, he's gonna get snippy.
We're not. I wasn't back talking. I was genuinely.
He's a lesser god,
I
please.
was-
He has like 3
he's-
followers.
he's
I
not
was
a god,
genuinely
he's undead.
asking
Well,
him
yeah.
to
He's
drop
just
her
a
off in
creature.
Harantha whenever he's done. That
He's
was
gonna-
a genuine, trying to ask him that.
Renaya.
Hey.
Oh God.
So you're fast asleep. And then you kind of get cold. And you're kind of shivering and you like go to grab your like bedroll to kind of like pull it up tighter and you grab a relatively leathery material that you kind of like open up your eyes and you realize that you're swinging as Mallous is just like holding you as he's walking. You look up and he just kind of like looks down at you, the blank, long, elongated face looking down, that crown just ever so slightly illuminating the featureless figure that is his face. Then he just like looks up and keeps walking.
Can I see what's around me?
Yeah, you can see he's currently walking in the river that you guys were flying over. You look back and you can see probably about, at this point, he takes big steps, probably about a mile back or so. There's like a little dwindling light. Kind of looks like there might be some features in front of the light causing it to flicker. You can't tell if that's the boys or if that's just the light of the campfire flickering. But yeah, he's just kind of walking.
Alice,
He turns
Where
onto
we-
the bank and starts walking again.
where are we going?
He walks for probably just like another 10 minutes or so. And as you like look forward, you can see there's actually like a large tree that he's going towards. As you guys approach, he kind of roughly just kind of like plops you down in front of the tree and then sits down in front of you.
Hi.
You see this large, massive gash along his side.
What happened?
he like, and then he opens up his hand, and the constellation of Grots appears in his hand.
Oh. Right. About that.
He like rests his elbow on his knee and just kind of like leans forward.
Look, the other demon's gone. That's good. That's good.
He's kind of like nodding along, and
Yeah.
then he grabs. There's a nearby rock, and he grabs a little pebble. Well, it's a pebble to him. It's probably about this big to you, but he grabs that, and then he rips the boulder out of the ground.
Right. Yeah. No.
Chucks the boulder back about a mile.
Okay. Yeah. Totally get it. I'm not happy about it. I'm really sorry that you got hurt.
He almost looks down, like he like looks at it, kind of rubs it, and you kind of get the feeling that he's almost like embarrassed.
Did you like go see him? And it didn't have, yeah, yeah. I don't really know what to say right now.
Gratz in the back of your mind is like, screw him, come to me.
Okay, this is like a very weird situation, I've got to say, and I'm so sorry to have dragged you into it. I'm trying to figure it out.
His demeanor softens for just a little bit and just kind of like leans forward on his knees and then just taps your necklace that your holy symbol hangs on. Kind of taps that and then just taps your head for a little bit. And then he sticks out his finger for like a knuckle bump.
Knuckle bump.
He then gets up and starts
wait.
walking back towards the river.
Wait.
Okay.
I'm still really confused. I know everybody wants me to be on this good path, including you. But what makes it a good path? I'm not really sure about.
He comes back over and he plops down in front of you. Crosses his leg, kind of rests his chin on his fist.
You know what I'm saying? It's confusing. Yeah.
You guys just got like mutually just like, yeah, you know what? It is
This isn't
confusing.
great. Yeah. I don't want to disappoint you. But I also don't really know how to do that. Cause like killing's bad, but only in like certain situations, and like the way we like talk to each other, it's not like how like Lada would talk to me sometimes. I mean, sometimes it is, but sometimes it's really not. There's just so many things are so specific, and I can't read them.
He sticks his hand out again. And the faces of your comrades, the party, kind of rotate on display. And he kind of just like points to them. And then points to himself. And then points to you. And kind of the three of you guys
I try to listen to them. But I feel like I'm always being told what to do. You know?
In his other hand, he holds up another image. This image, almost like mummy-like head, this balded figure wrapped in cloths with cloths, not claws, but cloths like a mummy, with these darkened kind of blackish pits, and a little
just
crown. Yeah, it's true. It's just cloth. And that scene that you saw when you first entered Mallous's domain, that scene of this figure whipping Mallous into submission, kind of plays over, and then Mallous crushes it in his hand. And then you see, as he opens his hand again, you see Mallous as he walks along a path, and he comes to a fork in a road, and you can, just like his holy symbol, you can see that there's one path that is much more worn than the other, and he takes the path less chosen and goes on to forge his own destiny and stuff like that. All of this plays in his hand, and then he kind of covers it with one hand, and then as he gets closer to you, his whole figure for just a moment kind of shrinks, and his hands are about the same size as yours, and he puts his hands on top of yours and then kind of leaves them on top of it before taking his hands away and returning to his original size. And now in the palm of your hand is a similar scene, but this time instead of it being Mallous walking the path, it's you. And you taking the path less chosen and making your own way.
I just have one more question. Well, actually, two. First one, and I want you to answer completely honestly. Do you think I'm good? Okay. Second question. You started walking away earlier. Am I gonna have to figure my way back to the group?
He just kind of like pushes your chin up a little bit and then stands up and just goes walking back towards the river. And he kind of like swings his finger a little bit, and the water churns into a portal that he walks through, and then it disappears.
Wow, your dad's a jerk.
Kind of deserve that. Okay.
He made you walk home.
He didn't even give you a ride, dude.
Because the
I'll
whole
start
cloth thing.
trying to find my way back.
Perfect. So, with you making your way back, and everybody taking a rest here, we're going to end this session.
What? Oh, no, we have 30 minutes,
no.
DJ.
No!
We're gonna end
No!
30 minutes.
early.
Took 2 breaks.
No!
I had stuff I wanted to do.
No. Okay, all right. We can talk a little bit more then. If you have
No.
Okay, all right.
Thanks, Dad.
So,
Let it
Riniya,
happen.
you have a couple miles to get back.
Yeah.
Hey,
So,
hey,
Okay.
DJ.
Tarak,
Do we wake up and
while-
our bats are gone? No.
Tarak, while this is all happening, what would you like to do on your walk?
Well, it was originally going to be my time to take watch, and it was because it was going to be me and Riniya, and I was going to talk to Riniya, but now Riniya's gone. So I am going to be bat training. I am going to be flying around on my bat, and I will keep a lookout to see maybe I can kind of track where Riniya went if
Roll a
they're nearby.
D4.
100%.
Maybe he'll find Riniya.
Come on, God.
Let's go, Mallous.
3.
Nope.
Dang it. Well, I will circle that around and just keep an eye out. I'm working on right now. I'm attempting to work on aggressive combat maneuvers.
Oh yeah.
To like trying to shift my
Okay.
weight around to like
All right.
dodge attacks and stuff.
Cool.
And do
Yeah.
things like
Roll animal handling to
Yeah,
see
I
if you can
figured that
kind
would
of
be what it is.
get that balance between your movements and the bat.
15.
Okay. Yeah. Towards the end of it, you guys are starting
above
to pick things up
average.
a little bit. Also, roll a perception check.
Deal. 15.
Okay. Yeah. You don't really notice anything throughout the night. It seems like your camp's pretty clear.
Awesome. Does she appear in the morning?
Does anybody else do anything throughout the night?
Honestly,
I don't think anyone else is. It's just me.
Yeah.
I was
no.
going to talk to Riniya.
After about probably like 45 minutes, you go back to the lake, or not the lake, but the river, and then make your way just upstream. And eventually, you after about 45 minutes or so, you're able to get back to camp. You
Do I
don't see
see her
Tarak
coming in?
there. Everybody else is asleep. Tarak, as she's just getting back towards camp, you can see her.
I will perform one of our maneuvers that we've been practicing and do a steep dive downwards into a level out, and then just kind of like go into a barrel roll and drop me off into a combat roll. It's gonna be super sick, and I'm not gonna blow it.
Roll acrobatics.
Oh, that's not the one that I wanted.
Practice.
Because you already have the
What are
animal
you talking
handling,
about?
so now this is to see if you can.
I was just
actually
hoping it
get
was
the landing.
athletics. Athletics
Nope.
is slightly better.
Nope, not at all. Nope.
Ooh, a 14.
Okay, yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's a little hard on the landing, but the roll really kind of saves it.
Yep. I just roll an extra 3 times. I
Yeah,
roll
yeah.
past her.
A massive roly poly goes barreling past you, and then it stands up and it's Tarak.
Hey,
Hey, that's pretty cool.
thank you. Been working on it for like little while. So, how are you doing?
I'm fine.
You really need to work on increasing your number of answers because
I don't know. I got carried away by a god, and none of you did anything.
Riniya,
You're
I
asleep,
had to walk.
shush.
I
You're
had to walk
asleep.
the whole way back.
I swear I really tried to figure out where you're going, but I that's like a Melora thing, and she needs a nap.
That's fair. Yeah.
So he just needed to talk to you or something, or like, is there something going on?
Oh, he's not happy with me.
Why not? What did you do?
I have a demon prince in my head.
Okay. Is that
That's
all?
a good
Or, like-
question. Tarak, what does it sound like in your head?
Oh, what does it sound like in my head? At what time? Just like
Like
when I'm alone and like thinking to myself?
Like, is it quiet? Do you have like other voices? When you don't like to really hurt or like kill or anything. So when you're in that situation, is there like something telling you like, hey, don't do that, or is it just like a natural thing? Like,
I don't know. I'm not 100% sure, but I think that for most people, it varies. Some people think in terms of pictures and colors, or some people have voices, some people think of words. For me personally, I don't suppose there really is a lot of dialogue, but when anger or rage does tend to overtake me, I try to channel it into either an action or a pastime. As you know, I've recently taken up knitting, although I don't know how to stop. But sometimes, if the rage is too much, I have to channel it into something a bit more unsavory. But I don't know. For me, putting my movements, doing something rather than thinking about it, doing something productive or even just something pointless, is better than being alone. Do you hear things when you are surrounded by people that you might kill?
Gratz tells me to kill him
Okay.
most of the time.
So
I figure that's the bad one, but I'm also like
what do you mean bad?
the not right thing to do.
Well, do you mean bad or do you mean not right?
What's the difference?
Oh, there's a very, very big difference. Well, we've been told that other people do not believe in this, but it is in my opinion and the opinion of most orcs that good and bad don't exist. It is too gray. Good and bad seems like a lofty ideal that cannot be achieved. For example, murder. Nah, it's too hard. Thievery. Thievery is bad, right? But what if you're too poor to afford food and the only thing that you can do to save your family and your children is to steal a piece of bread? And then suddenly you become captured and have to work off in a prison camp for many years, and you're given the number 24601. Then you have to escape and run from Jean Valjean. Sorry, this is besides the point.
Good job.
Thank you. I'm a lover of the arts. You didn't know that. But when does stealing something become evil? The answer that we have decided is that it is not a question of good and evil. It is a question of right and wrong, of what is the correct choice and what is the incorrect choice, and that is entirely determined by the person. It is determined by people. If I do a thing and enough people say that I'm wrong, and then they put into action a thing that proves that as such, that is what makes it wrong. But if my ideal, if my will is stronger than that, it makes me correct. Prosius, I doubt that most villains believe themselves to be evil. Only if they do, would I consider them actually evil, if they know that they are making the wrong choice and they continue to do it. That is what makes a person evil, in my opinion. But right and wrong is your own choice, and as long as it is your choice that you are making, it should be the right one. To do what someone else wants of you simply because they want you to do it seems like the wrong choice to me.
Okay.
I don't know if this is beneficial to you or not, or if I am simply saying words and then you're going to fall into a terrifying mismatch. What?
You said that most villains don't even realize they're evil, right?
Rarely. Or if most people that do wrong things do not consider themselves evil.
So, is there a chance that we're the evil ones?
There is a chance if we lose.
So it's all about who wins?
It is about who maintains their conviction. If you cannot be broken, if at the end you believe that you are right, you can never die evil. You can die wrong, but you cannot die evil.
Okay.
In my belief, I think that we are right. I think that helping people, making people make better choices to help, to heal, not to harm, I think that that is the correct choice. Now, I may be wrong in other people's eyes, But until someone proves that, then I am correct. Now, I may occasionally tell you to do something or to change something or to not do something. That is my belief. It is your decision whether or not you choose to listen to it. If you choose to listen to it just because it's me, that seems wrong. You should listen to it because it's what you want to do. I will never be mad at you for doing what is your own choice. It's kind of the reason that Cather frustrates me. He could be doing all the good in the world, but it never feels like it's entirely his decision.
How do you know if it's your decision?
You'll know.
Okay.
And if you choose to follow someone else's, and you think about it and you think this is what I want, someone else has presented me with this option, I want to take it, then that's not their decision. That's yours. You're just following good advice. You're following the right advice.
Okay.
Is there anything else I can help you with? Do you want to, I don't know. Do people, I think it's called gossip? Is that, first of all, I'm a little hazy on the definition. Is that what we're doing right now? Is this gossip? I've never gossiped before.
No, gossip is more talking about like other people and what they're doing and all that drama. What we're doing is we're just having a conversation.
Oh. Well, believe it or not, right now, Edward is asleep.
Don't you
Now
dare.
that's some real gossip right
That's what
there.
he's doing.
Yeah.
And it's not about either of us.
No.
This feels great. I can understand why people gossip. This is awesome.
I continue to do gossip with Tarak.
Mhm.
Just stating what
if
the
you're
others
talking,
are
you're
doing.
muted.
They're like,
Perfect.
right now, Cather is sleeping and Melora is also sleeping, but they're relatively close to each other.
Mhm. Yeah.
It's pretty crazy.
Yes.
Relatively
And, like,
close.
Havel, he's knocked out. Like, he's
Oh,
not gonna wake up
wow.
anytime soon. No.
Like a full 8 hours
What's
for this
up?
kid.
Oh, I think we woke him.
Does the gossip stop working when it's not true?
It might. I don't know. I've never really gossiped that much.
I've never done this before. This is wow. You should
Isn't it
probably
fun?
write that down.
We'll do it another time.
Awesome.
Havel
And
gets
if
up.
you ever need to have like a conversation or anything, like a normal conversation, like the one that you said that we were doing, I'm
Yeah.
totally down. Like anytime I'm not asleep. Havel,
Okay.
want to join our gossip circle? It's not a
Havel
circle
gets
unless there's
up,
3 people.
still in his bedroll, and he's just gonna like hop his way like 10 feet away from camp,
Okay.
and like prop up against a tree.
He's so
Nice.
moody sometimes.
I don't know what
I'm
that
not
means,
moody,
but
I'm
I agree.
tired. I almost died, Riniya. Give me some slack.
Slack. He's used that term multiple times, but isn't slack just like the excess rope that hangs? Like
It's
slack?
it's a phrase. It's a phrase. Like,
Well, yes,
like-
it's a phrase.
I could
Don't
listen
worry
to this
about
for
it.
hours.
I'm down. We've got 20 minutes to fill. 10
So
minutes.
you guys talk for a little while longer, before eventually, whether it's through sleep of Riniya or just the natural lull in conversation, eventually you guys fall silent for just a little while. And after a little bit, Riniya, you just hear. Normally, when Grot speaks to you, it's kind of a rougher, almost like not invasion of your mind, but someone who is definitely like forcing their will upon your brain. But this time he is softer and I guess more like sensitive to your mental state, quote unquote. But you just hear him go, my whole ideology is about doing what you want. Doing about what you feel is right, what feels best for you in the moment. There's nothing wrong with taking what you want. You're not evil, Riniya. You've just been lied to your whole life about what is okay and what isn't. Don't forget where you came from. And then he just falls silent.
Hey, DM.
Yeah.
Do I see her kind of phase out for a second?
Riniya, roll a wisdom saving throw.
12.
Yep, she zones out.
What did I say? Is Grotst there?
Hmm?
Grotst? Your demon prince? Your demon sugar daddy?
What does that mean?
I don't know. I heard some strange woman on the street say it. I never quite understood the meaning.
That strange woman was Havel.
Does not surprise me.
Yeah.
Can he hear what we're saying?
Probably, yeah.
Okay. So, give me a second to think.
Are you going to try to talk to him?
Well, I don't know. I assume that he can hear everything I'm saying. Could you ask him if that's true?
Grats?
You get no response.
He's not responding. Please leave a message.
Your demon lord
Well,
is unavailable at this time.
In that case,
For death
just in
torment.
case,
That's fine.
This number is full.
more for both for you and for him, I will say this. I'm not exactly sure how to start it, but Grotst, I, at the moment, do not have any way to prevent you from doing anything to my friend Riniya. But if you in any way seek to harm her or use her for anything that she personally, of her own will and volition without influence, wants to do, I doubt you know my name, but I suggest you learn it, because it is what you will be screaming all the way to the bottom of the 9 hells.
The smile.
You say this, and Riniya, it's behind Tarak. So Tarak, you don't quite see it, but Riniya, you do. You see almost this like ember just behind Tarak's head, like right over here, kind of show up, and it kind of burns and festers for just a moment before kind of shifting and leaving this like cloud of smoke. And out of the smoke, the face of Grotz, just the kind of the rough face of Grotz appears, and it just kind of drifts around him as he says this, and he just says, "I wouldn't dare," and then it fizzles away.
Can I hear that?
Yeah, he's talking to you.
Oh, great. Well, that's nice. So he was listening.
Kind of.
Hey, chin up. And look, I can't guarantee I will be around forever. In fact, I can guarantee that I won't. You are an elf. You live for like 800 some years. I live, if I'm lucky, 30. If I'm the luckiest orc that ever lives, which I may already be, the longest is 60. I don't have a lot of time to make an impact. But if I have my will, if what I believe is right happens, then I will be the best dang footnote in your biography. And no god or demon will stop me from that.
Tarak.
Hey, that's what I'm here for. And by the way, I said I may already be, and I doubt I'll live till 60, but the only reason I doubt that is because I'm pretty sure I used all of my luck meeting you all. So, if I straight up get booted tomorrow, then we know what happened.
I'm not gonna let that happen.
Well, it's good. I won't let you die. You won't let me die. We'll both make good choices.
We
and
got a
then
good
we'll
thing
win.
going.
We'll be winners. I've
Yeah.
never been a winner before.
Well, then we win.
It's like, congratulations, we made a good. Do they call it what, like, Derpin chess, or something like that?
I don't know what you're
It's
talking about.
like fish, like Go Fish, the one with the little pieces, the like scale model of war that they do.
Oh, chess?
Yes, chest. That.
Right.
It's like we took a relatively important piece.
I gotta be honest, I've never played it before, and when
Neither
have
have
ever
I played it once.
I don't
I
know.
think I'm pretty sure you can beat Edward.
What is happening?
So imagine it like a battlefield, but
Okay.
it's terribly managed.
I've
And
never.
then you have your like infantry on each side, and they just run
Okay.
at each other, which is really stupid.
Okay.
And then, but theoretically, if this actually happened in war, and then you have your like cavalry, which move in
Right.
weird like
Okay.
shapes like this.
I can't believe this is the
And
conversation.
then you have, I think he called it a bishop, and I don't know why you have a holy man on the battlefield that isn't like a
cleric.
warrior.
Right.
It's
right.
but
right.
he's not a cleric because he can't like help your pieces.
Right.
He just, for some reason, he only moves diagonally. I don't know why.
Wait.
And
Why?
then, I don't know. Have you
Are there-
ever only moved
Wait. Are there
diagonally?
people? Are there people who do that?
I guess so. This is clearly based on
Only move
reality.
diagonally.
Riniya is just a little baby.
And then for some reason you have what they call a king and a queen.
Wait. Is
which-
it like a battle tactic? I'm still hung up on this diagonal.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
DM,
there's,
your
I
characters
suppose.
are talking about bishops.
No. This is quality content. We got 3 minutes.
End it.
You
End
guys,
it.
you guys begged for the extra half an hour.
I wasn't expecting them to talk about
Alright,
chess.
alright, okay, cool. With you guys debating chess and the rationality behind the rules of the game, we're gonna.
And
end
some
the
of
next
them
session.
only move in straight lines, and I'm like,
Oh,
why is a building
no,
moving at all?
no.
Wait. Then how do you get out of the way?
Thank you guys so
I don't
much
know.
for watching. We love you guys so much. Good
Can you
luck
go
and Godspeed.
backwards?
We'll see you next time, Dungeoneers. So long. Bye-bye.
Sometimes.
Maybe.
End it. End